So, we're gonna just jump on into the game. The stream is, you know, mildly delayed. We're like 1 to 2 minutes late, just because OBS is being stupid. So one of the plugins that I use to be able to like stream and record, just straight up gives me the wrong version from the website. It was like, hey, you need to update it. I was like, okay, I'll go get the thing from the website. And then I go to install it. I'm like, this looks bad and weird and different. I can't get it to work. Oh, it's version 054. We're supposed to be on 112. This is from like years ago. What's happening? So I try and uninstall it and reinstall it, uninstall and reinstall. It just doesn't work. It's just broke. It just broke. The whole thing is broken. So we can't record literally anything tonight. So we're not going to make any progress. No videos are going to get made. Oh, jeez. No, I can't. You telling me I can't multitask? I can't get things done? I can't record a video while I'm live streaming? Jeez. Jeez. Ani, welcome back for 66 months! That is a very long time. It's not the funny number, though. You're like 3 away from the funny number. You'll get there. That'll be a glorious day. Drinking some hot cocoa? Heck yeah. We'd love to see it. Wakeboard, welcome back for 10 months as well. Everybody's getting their resubs in. So, we have a few things that I want to work on tonight. The stream title is obviously like Block Factory or whatever. So there's more things that we need to like upgrade over there. Of course, there's like a bunch of blocks that we found out in the last stream that we can actually go ahead and produce now as well. All of these things are things that we can make. So that's kind of cool. We could think about doing that. But also, I need to make the workshop, but I can't record anything, so that was kind of going to be my next video. So we're not going to do that tonight. So actually, we're just going to work on the factory again. I hope you guys like 500 live streams of working on the block factory, because that's what you're getting, and you're going to like it. I asked if you liked it, and I was like, I hope you like this, but no, you don't have a choice in the matter. You will like this, because it's actually kind of cool. It's actually kind of cool. It's pretty. I like it. So one of the first things that I want to do actually is slow down this dude, because this is 16,000 stress units. I don't know if you guys know how much that is, but that's a lot. That's kind of a bit. Let's see if I can do some math. How much are we producing? 147,000. I'm not going to be able to do that math. Wait, hold up. 32, 64, wait, 90? That's 100 and something. I am running out of fingers. That's like 1/8 of our production. I think like 1/9, 1/10, somewhere around there. 1/10 of our steam engine is going straight into this thing, because it's too much. It's too fast. So we're gonna slow it down. We're gonna slow it down a little bit, and we're gonna do that with this doohickey right here. So this is the best thing ever, and it's actually backwards. It always places the wrong way. I can never get it to go the right way. And I don't know how exactly I want to get that in. Actually, that's going to be pretty easy. I'm learning that encased, what are these called? Chain drives are the best thing ever. Now, something did happen today. There was like, something happened today. Am I missing something? There was like some Minecraft news or something that happened today. Was there like a new beta? Oh, that's right, Chaos Cubed release, everybody. Have you gotten a chance to play the update yet? Oh yeah, see now this is 1,000. That's like 16 times less. And in theory, it should still be keeping up. It might actually still keep up. It looks like it's still keeping up. Oh, it's keeping up so much better. Wow. Okay. I think we can put this down to like one of these? That one. How about that? Yeah, so Chaos Cubed just released, and you know what? Hot take, Chaos Cubed. I'm kind of over it. I want the fall update. Where's my autumn update, Mojang? Give me the autumn update. I'm hoping next Tuesday. We get snapshots for autumn update. I need more Minecraft news videos, everybody. Is this still keeping up? This is still keeping up. That's crazy. I mean, Chaos Cubed is cool. I do like the new biome. The new biome is pretty sweet. Okay, this is actually too slow now. Yeah, now it's running out. Okay, let's put this on like 4. The new biome is sweet, but there's no way to get the renewable Cinnabar. I feel like that's a missed opportunity. There's a couple missed opportunities with Chaos Cubed. First of all, the sulfur water. It should kill fish. Glow squids shouldn't spawn in it. It should kill fish. I feel like that's like the basics. It feels like that. It just shouldn't. It shouldn't work. It should kill fish, or they shouldn't spawn in it. But like it seems like pretty basic, right? Would you agree with that? There was another thing that I noticed when I was making my update video a couple days ago, because of course, you know, I pre-record all these things. Is this keeping up? I don't think it is. But yeah, like the goats should ram around the sulfur cubes. I don't think they do. I couldn't get it to happen. Maybe it's just like a rare chance, but it seems like they should really ram into the cubes and like play with them. That would just be a cool like little bit of a world building, a little bit of a thing. So if this gets back up to a stack before it takes some, yeah, okay, so this will actually keep up with it. Oh, maybe not. Nope, okay, let's put this on like, let's put it on like 8. That should do it. That's down to 500 from 16,000, so that's more than enough, I feel. And honestly, you want it to be like a little bit over production, which I think is what this is. Yeah, this is a little bit overproduction, so that should be great, actually. Okay, beautiful. Now we can cross that off the list. We just saved ourselves a lot of, we just saved ourselves a lot of stress, everybody. Smith, welcome back for 4 years of resubscribing. How does the time fly? Where does it go? Yeah, literally 11% capacity. That's crazy. How you doing? Welcome back to another stream. Barely had time to see the video about Chaos Cubed. It is kind of a surprisingly long video. I tried to go more in depth with it, and I also tried to dive deeper into like the Bedrock specific changes, because I feel like that's kind of a good thing. Try and lean more into Bedrock Edition. I know we're playing Java right now, but listen, this doesn't count. This does not count. It's modded, okay? It's modded Java. It doesn't count. It doesn't count. It's neither Java nor Bedrock. It is in between. It's in purgatory. It's like the Twilight Zone, okay? Alright, so what else should we work on real quick? Oh man, actually, you know what? Before I get too distracted, work on the factory. There was like a third thing about Chaos Cube that I was like, oh man, they should really change this. And a fun one that I did see is like being able to put a saddle on top of the sulfur cubes and like be able to ride it that way. That would be so fun. Oh my god, why can't we do that? That would be amazing. It would be horrible and janky and you would like suffocate in blocks all the time, but it would be incredible. Please, somebody, make that a reality. Enchant the mob farm sword. So we can actually do this really quickly. Because I need to put like looting 4 on all these. We have not done this yet. These have been unenchanted, or like they're just looting 3. How do I get in there? You know what? I think what I do is I cheat. Yeah, here we go. Look at this. I just grabbed that out of there. Yeah. Yeah. I can just free cam into here. Oh yeah. This is how we're talking. Actually, can I just grab it from I can just grab it from the front. That'll be a lot easier. How do I grab it from the front? Here we go. There's another thing I want to do with like Chaos Cube to like make it better, but I forget what it is right now. So you'll just have to remind me about it later. Let me know your ideas and thoughts for the update though. It's a pretty good update. Why are they not? Oh, that's the filter. That was the filter. I'm stupid. Not even going into my inventory right now. Yeah, they would be so good for mini games in Chaos. You're absolutely right. I think it's a fantastic thing that they should definitely do. Okay, that's actually a lot easier to grab out than the filters. It would be incredibly janky and would not work very well, and you would be buggy and you'd be taking damage and you would be dying all the time, but I feel like that's a sacrifice I'm willing to make. Oh, no, there was another thing. They, shoot, the dripstone, the, what do you call it? The sulfur spikes. That stuff is, kind of just grows constantly from what I can tell. Like, it never stops growing as long as it's on a sulfur block. which means that all of the sulfur spikes in the world are actually going to, like, just grow up to, like, maximum length, which seems kind of crazy. Because it doesn't require there to be a block above the sweeping edge 4? I think so. Yeah, it doesn't require there to be a water block above the sulfur block. Like dripstone, you gotta have the dripstone block and then water for it to grow. It's not a requirement for this one. Fire aspect 3, I don't think we need that. Looting 4, for sure, though. Okay, this is gonna be a lot of diamonds, man. I'm gonna have to spend so many diamonds on this. Fix it in a snapshot. It's not fixed in the most recent beta, so I recorded my video on Bedrock Edition, of course. Because I'm a Bedrock Edition YouTuber. Duh. What do you I would never play Java. That'd be nasty. It's already done printing books? That's crazy. A little bit slow. Java icky. I know. Who would do it? Who would do that? Who in their right mind would ever play Java Edition? No one. No one. Obviously. Yeah, I also tried to show a bunch of, like, the tips and, like, tricks that we could do in the update as well. I feel like that's kind of fun. There's a bunch of stuff that you can do with the sulfur cube. Okay, we're finally done with that. How many diamonds did that cost me? 768! Oh. It's so close to being 678. Or like 876, or like one of the cool numbers. Right then, so we need to actually organize the entirety of the inventory now. Unfortunately, so I want to plan this out to be like a smart. It's not gonna happen, but I can at least try. So looting 4. Right, I gotta do this for 4 swords. Hold up, is this one my real? That's my real sword. Put that one in there. Let's get rid of. Let's just get rid of everything. So there's an unbreaking, there's a smite, there's a sweeping, there's a bane, there's an unbreaking. Hold up, I'm trying to line these up. Sweeping, here we go. Looting 4. I got the looting 4. Is the unbreaking 4? Maybe I should have made one order at a time. Starting to think that maybe that would have been the smart way to do it. Then I wouldn't need to, like, organize these in the inventory. Where's the sharpness? Did we not get a sharpness? Hold up. Bane, sweep, smite, and break, loot. Okay, hold up. Sharpness, sweep. One of these is sweeping. There's the sweeping. Looting. Sharpness. Sharpness. Unbreaking is one. Here, there we go. Unbreaking. Bane of arthropods. Smite. This one's smite. No, this one's unbreaking. I had 2 lines for unbreaking. Jeez. Unorganized. Okay, there we go. Now we're all good. And now I can just dump that sword into there, and we can just do this. And it should just work. It's gonna take a minute to do this, though. Oh, it's out of experience. Someone fully used up all the experience and didn't buy any. You know what? That's fine, actually. Let's see if this works, actually. Yeah, it does work. Okay, great. I'm gonna need to buy some more. This is gonna be expensive, actually. Gotta pay to use my own shop, man. I think I'm rich. Richie McRich over here. Yeah, this is gonna take a minute. Watch with chaos? I mean, yeah. That's like the whole point. The minimalist stream? There should be music. I mean, it's playing for me. Is it not playing for you? It should be playing. It shouldn't be on YouTube. It should not be on YouTube. You hear none? What? Why is everything broken? God dang it. Every time. Same stuff, different day, man. Where goes? Where goes the music at? Hold up. You know what? While this is enchanting, I need to do something anyway. Okay, it's actually done enchanting. Never mind. Not gonna do anything. Yeah, that's looking pretty good. The system does actually work. Be back later. Okay, bye-bye. Bye now. So Twitch VOD track is now number 2. That's good. That's what it should be. So the music should be on track 1. Let me just double check. Let me just double check that everything's working how it should be working. Where's my advanced audio properties? Here we go. Let's see, music. Music is on track 1. Okay. Yep, looking good. Okay, now let's go to the output settings. Okay. YouTube audio output settings. Yep, it's on the track. It's on the track too, so YouTube shouldn't be getting no music. If YouTube's getting music still, then I don't know. YouTube should never be getting music because it gets copyright claimed every single time. After every single live stream, I get an email and your live streams get copyright claims. I'm using copyright-free music, but you know, every single time. Let's see. I can't change the track on Twitch. So like I can't change it midstream. But I think if I changed it, it would put the music like on silent too, and we don't want that. Oh, we're out of experience. Oopsie. Is that gonna overfill it? No. It took my diamonds. Okay, it just saved it for later. That's fair enough. Do I need some tissues? I mean, you know what? Thanks for supplying. I appreciate that. Where's my advanced audio properties? You know what? I'm just gonna nuke OBS later. It's dead. It's dying. You know what? It's over. It's Jover. We're nuking it. It's going down. It's going down. It's gonna be completely uninstalled, reinstalled from the ground up. I'll just rebuild the entire thing for the 5th time, because for some reason it's just super difficult to multi-stream, guys. I swear, like, everything is so much easier if you just don't want to live stream to YouTube. Genuinely, that's the wrong place for you. No. This goes right there. Thank you. Appreciate that. And this goes into there. As you can see, this is a very slow system. I do want to make this one wide tileable. Just finished the wither farm? Nice. The quad iron farm is a mega pain. Villagers hate everyone. It's not a you problem, it's an everyone. It's a villager problem. Villagers despise players. Why not TikTok? Because nobody watches on TikTok. I could, but they also don't make it easy. So, to live stream to a platform, you gotta have like a special key. It's like 50 digits long or whatever. It's just random gibberish. And you know what TikTok does? Every single time you want to go live, they reset that key. So you got to go into the setting, you got to go down, you got to go look over, you got to go copy that, you got to go open up your OBS settings, you got to go through 10 different menus, you got to paste it in there. It's like what? Just like no other platform on the world resets your stream key. What is happening? I've had the same YouTube stream key for like 10 years. Twitch has never changed it. What's happening? What's wrong? Something is wrong here. Gee, I wonder why villagers hate players. I mean, you know. There's reasons. How does that really make you feel, though? I hate it. Yeah, we do need to get more spawners at some point. I don't think that's a tonight issue. But at some point, it will happen. Probably. I think. How many more books do this need to do? We should probably start grabbing everything out of our chest over here. I don't even know why I'm carrying my main sword, honestly. Who even carries swords anymore? I kind of want to get rid of these back tanks as well. Kind of don't need those. Kind of don't really even use the magnet, to be honest with you. I think we could just ditch that thing. You're not in Texas? Are you okay? I'm pretty sure, I thought you would explode. You would just, like, combust. You step over the state line. I thought that's how that worked. This one has knockback 2 on it. None of the other ones have knockback on it. This one's got knockback 2. We gotta restart all 4 of them, disenchant, redo the whole thing. Okay, let's see how we're doing. 8 diamonds. Heck yeah, making money. How's this doing over here as well, by the way? 0 diamonds. Woo! Not making money. We do need to go do more ancient tunnel bore mining. At some point. That would be smart. Technically, I need to expand the tunnel bore as well. I was going to do it in the episode where we expanded the tunnel bore, but I literally got kicked off the server right when I was like, okay, I've been working on this video for like 5 days. I really need to finish this video. It's like, nope. No more server for you. That'll save us quite a bit of stress as well. We will actually keep that running because I need to know if I'm going to go overboard on stress. We're at 89%. That's fine. 15,000 is honestly more than enough. But now we can take a look at this thing and see if we're still good on cobble. It looks like, yeah, it hasn't really, like, backed it up fully yet, but I think that's fine. Vacation in Arkansas. Oh, man. Hey, you're still in the south. You're fine. You step 1 foot in the north, though. Boom! Explosion. Hear it from a mile away. Right then. So, this end of the factory has had some mild improvements to it. So, it's been a few days since we've been over here because it had a few issues. It's not actually produced as many items as you would think. But now that it's been a day or so since I fixed it, I think I fixed it yesterday. Yeah, so we're not producing too much lapis. That's good. The two haunters right there actually do keep up with it. But we were having an issue where the shards were backing up on the haunters because I didn't have a place for them. But now we have an overflow for shards. So this should be full. This is full. That's full. This is good. We still haven't produced enough sea lanterns. I kind of expected that to be full. Obviously, this one's not going to back up. This is not full either? Dang. This is not getting loaded very much. Yeah, it's not getting loaded very much. But I do have this on the very end. So this should only have items put into it once all the other ones are full. It should just work. Allegedly. It should just work. And this one's only going to have items put in it when it's full as well. And then I set this up to be a full-fledged trash can. So whenever this has, like, it's not sorting for quartz anymore. If there's more than 20 stacks in here, it's just going to start throwing stuff away. Because glowstone will get backed up in here, and so will the quartz. Allegedly, but it doesn't seem like we actually have any items backed up in there. So glowstone is probably the thing that's going to back up the most. Now, we have too much lapis. I will say that we have way too much lapis. We're up to 12,000 lapis blocks, so too much. Too much. I need to hire Chuck Loader. Possibly. Possibly. I'm kind of not worried about, like, doing that, though. I could. Force load. I could. It's possible. I still own part of Beardstone's base, by the way. I'd love to see it. Stout the Chosen. I think he just started producing lapis, actually. I saw that in the Discord. I think he's turning it into prismarine as well. Now, on the end of this is more stuff that we can do. Fixed dark prismarine crafter for stone. Yeah, I fixed that already because there was some stone in there, and I realized that once it runs out of ink or black dye or whatever, it's just gonna put the stone in there, and it wasn't in there, so it's gone. It went somewhere. It gone. I don't know, but I'm gonna call that fixed. So now we get to make all of these new blocks, everybody. Literally all of this. Try to warn me about that. I didn't listen. I'm sorry. I apologize. It didn't happen. Did not happen. We still need to set up a shop for all of these things up to here as well. But honestly, we need to we need to set up a shop in general for all of these things. We have 22 diamonds in here. Kind of don't want people coming over to the base. Kind of embarrassing. Is what it is. Though. So what's the first thing that we should work on? Maybe dripstone? I think dripstone was pretty easy. But we're going to need... Granite couple in lava. That gives you netherrack. 1, 2. So this is 1. This is 2. This is 3, 4, 5. Scorchia bricks gives you dead bush. Oh, wait, hold up. This is... Oh, the one underneath it is how you get the above. Okay, so granite cobble lava gives you dripstone. Cobble wart and lava, that gives you netherrack. Blackstone is just hunting cobble. Umber bricks is scoria to bricks. Boom, boom. Great. Scoria to bricks is that one. Red sand washing gives you dead bushes. And then shards glowstone will back up. Yeah, so we actually already fixed that one. Let's see. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we actually only need 6 new spots to do things. And we can add that right onto the end. So I'd like to keep this limited to 6. If we can keep this to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, that would be very nice and clean. That would mean that I'm actually starting to improve my creating. Because as you can see, we got like a nice straight up line going all the way to like here. And this is where we start to get some breaks. And then we got like a 4-block gap in between some of these. I was still learning. So if I were to redesign it, it could definitely be a lot more compact. But as you go down the line, hopefully there is some semblance of improvements. I could definitely make blaze cakes as well, because that's actually pretty easy. Blaze cakes, here we go. How do you do it? Yeah, so we're producing sugar. I have chickens. Cinder flour, easy. We could definitely do blaze cakes. And then to fill it up, boom, blaze cake. It's just literally lava. So we should maybe add that to our list. Can I delete this one? Thanks. Blaze cakes. And then filling. We should do filled blaze cakes because I don't need like an entire section just for the bowls, right? Do they stack, by the way? I hope they stack. Also, is there any extra use for these bowls? Is that it? Man, we should be able to make a creative blaze cake, guys. It shows up in here, but like you can't do anything with it, of course. Rare package? Rare package? I think this is it. Yeah, it seems like this is just it. No, yeah. No, it's fine. They're crab cakes? I don't think. They do stack? That's great. Let's get a double chest of these. I think we could sell quite a few blaze cakes, actually. Now, to make the rack, we do need to... Wait, hold on. What button is it? Right click? Where's it at? No. Left click is the one. Here we go. Yeah, so it's literally just any type of stone plus nether wart, which we're farming now, gives you netherrack. So that's cool. Also, we have, like, you know, literally infinite netherrack that we could just, like... We could just get it from the nether. We have the tunnel bore. How much wart do we actually have? How many warts do we have? 3,000 warts. That seems reasonable to me. Is this thing still running? Is this still harvesting crops? Yeah, yesn't? No. Noent. Oh, it's turned off. I mean, that would probably do it. Why are these harvested then? What happened there? Why aren't these ones growing up at all? You know what? That's a problem for later. For never. That's a never gonna happen problem. Okay then. Let's go ahead and take a look at how we do dripstone then. That's granite, cobble, and lava. We can do that. Dripstone. Dripstone. That's not how you make dripstone. Can we farm these? Can't farm these. Nope, can't farm them. How do I get this? There it is. Yeah, so just a mixer and a basin. That's great. Everyone needs light. I put some light in there, but apparently not good enough. They're scared of the dark. Who would have thunk it? Do I have the mixers in here? No. The answer is no. Well, shoot. I think I put the mixers like over here. Where's my mixers at? There's my mixers. I bought a whole stack of these things just for fun. Because I thought I was like cool. I was like, oh yeah, let's just buy a whole bunch of those. You know. No thoughts to the consequences of my actions. Just going out and doing it. I think we're good on the rest of this. I could use the light blocks. I absolutely could. But I just put some torches in the walls. And I was like, oh yeah, that'll work. How wrong I was. Apparently. Okay. Now, this is gonna be a couple different things. Let's grab out all this stuff. We need all of this, we need all of this. Excuse me? Why you go there? Oh, also, I don't know if you guys saw it, but we do have... Apparently, no we don't. Never mind. You know what? I'm not even gonna bring it up. Actually, I will. We're gonna be getting the backpack upgrades, everybody. That's gonna happen at some point. So we're gonna be getting quite a few of them added back to the game, because a bunch of them were like removed, but now they're being added back. So we're getting like void upgrades. We're gonna be able to put the backpacks on the drill, which is why we should wait to go upgrade the drill. I think these are from the mob farm. This one has to be that, thank you. And then we're gonna need to pump in lava, right? No heating required. Well, no, I mean, we need to pump in lava because, like, that's how much it requires. Requires 1 cobble and 1 granite. Wow, okay. Let's go ahead and set this up in a smart way. We will need a factory gauge, though, won't we? We're running out of these. Try not to use too many. Yeah, more OP backpacks. We're actually adding, like, the crafting table upgrade, so that will be super nice. Just being able to craft things in the inventory, that'll be great. And then I won't need any. I'll free up a slot as well. And then we're getting a few other upgrades, like quite a few. It's gonna be great. It's honestly just nice quality of life stuff. Things that pretty much everyone was on board with. Except for one person that shall not be named. I'm making that up. Everyone was on board. I mean, I think we just do it like this. Yeah, I mean, just basically the same as this dude right here. Although we might need 2 of these, right? We need 2 of these? Because we need to get 3, we need to get 2 things in there. We need to get cobble, and then we need to get the other dude. Cobble and granite. So we can do 1 input right here of, like, cobble. That'll be easy. And then we'll need another input to get granite in there. But how do get granite? Stam. I bet it was totally Stam. Originally, apparently, allegedly, according to unknown sources, Stam was the reason that we didn't have a couple things regarding backpacks. But now, Stam is on board, and he's one of the cool guys. So, let it be known. Oh, this has to be not on that side. What is this set to? Glass. Something or another. 9 stacks. Cool. Give me that. Oh, I have to click on a stock link first. Oop, thank you. Oh, and then I gotta give you one of these. And then let's set this down to 5 stacks, I guess. Sure. And then it's gonna be going to glass. Cool. Sounds great. Love to see it. Need to get another frog on here. These guys are really reaching the end of their reach. Somehow. The tongues on these guys. Incredible. Let's see. Cobble. Do I have 2 cobbles? I feel like I have a secondary cobble somewhere. Yeah, this one's... No, wait, this one's dye, right? We're gonna send this one to... I guess this is called Dripstone? Then? Dripstone, sure. Let's just do that. Topical, thank you for rescribing for 3 months! Quarter of a year. Already. I feel like it's been so much longer. I don't... That sounded wrong, but it's good. I was busy on the weekend, so I couldn't stream. I'm doing stuff and things, recording videos, getting stuff done. I think, allegedly. So this should be sending a request, right? Or no, this needs to be called dripstone. And then we're gonna put that to 5 stacks? Okay, so it should be sending a request now, right? I feel like that's my request. Is that my package? Is that my package, Amazon? It's my package, thank you. So now we gotta get more things into this guy. You told us I was recording videos for the new update. That's probably true. That sounds like something I would do. Listen, time is a blur. I don't know what I did yesterday or what I'm gonna do tomorrow. I'm living life one day at a time because I live inside this room. I don't go outside. There's people out there. Ooh, nasty. So, yeah, like if you ask me what I did last Wednesday, I'd be like, bro, I probably ate 1 to 2 meals. That's all I can tell you for certain. I woke up too late. I went to bed too late. Hopefully I worked on content. But otherwise, man, I'd have to look at what I posted that day to see what I did. How are we gonna get more things into this? These guys can't, like, output to the bottom, can they? Sounds like something I would say. How's the yard work going? I really need to, like, weed whack and trim all of the plants. I've been mowing, but I just, you know, I'm not worried about the plants. They're not hurting anybody. They're doing good things. Oh, we could use a shoot. And then we could, like... Ooh, that might be what we do. Ever tried to output from the bottom? I mean, I feel like it could be helpful here. Because then we could, like... I don't know what we could like, but, like, we could... Something could happen here. Hold up. Can we... Where's my other shoots at? I need more shoots. So we can do from the top, right? Oh, right. It doesn't work like that. There we go. Yeah, okay. So now we can go through the top to get our other items in there. So we don't need to do this one. We can do... This one needs to be granite. We can just put, like, another barrel right here. And have this one be for granite, right? Oh, it's too tall. It's too tall. No! Plants are fine until roots grow into the office and into the computer. I mean, that would be... That's true. Don't I need lava? I do need lava. I forgot about the lava. No, you're right. The one have worked from the bottom anyway. We're gonna put a pipe. Not like that. We're gonna put a pipe going down to there. And then, you know what? I think I'm gonna encase these in copper. That way I know it's a pipe. Yeah, so that's gonna go... Where's this gonna go? Over to, like, here. And then to here, probably. Like that. Is this thing harvesting? Yes. Free cam was so nice. I need free cam on Bedrock Edition. Making the thumbnails is so annoying without free cam. Man, if I had free cam, it'd be so much nicer for thumbnails. I'd be doing more effort in my thumbnails. And is it the Throwlash pipe? It is technically the same pipe that goes to Throwlash's base. So this is too tall to be a frog. But I'm thinking there's another way to do this. I thought there was more way to do this. You're really missing a cult for the series. I mean, there's Tunnel Bore cult, I guess. So frog can't be at same layer as this, right? No, frog can be at same layer as this. Would this work? Would this work? I don't think that work. Then, like, how do demand item? Unless we can... Oh, I'm down to 1 factory gauge. We need to go buy some of those. Need an unpackager. I mean, so package come down. Does it go into here and still stay package? Or do churn item into item? I don't know. This needs to be granite. Where's granite at? 5,600 granite. That's too much. Let's just try and keep it like one stack of granite. Package right into the front of it. Oh, that could work actually. Feeding to sides of the funnels with the chutes and stuff. Okay, yeah, or the sides of the chutes with funnels and stuff. This should be. Oh wait, hold. This isn't dripstone 1. My bad. Are they gonna make a request? Is this thing actually being able to send requests? Well, I've been trained by all the Bannon actions to talk like this. Something did a something. Oh, that was the autocrafter. Did not work. Yeah, let's try a packager. Yeah, that might work. Here we go. Oh, that was a little bit of lag spike. Link this back up. Gotta get a frog on here. Stone 1. Okay, so now this. That's where that should be, right? Just try and keep 1 stack in there? I don't know. Stone 1. That should work. And it should be fairly quick because Granite Frog is just like right there. It's just a bloop bloop. Oh, unless it's grabbing from main storage. It's grabbing from main storage. Cobblestone, 64. This has the package in it still. Oh, right. So this would have to be 16, right? Give me this. Bring the chain closer. I will at some point, but for now it still works, technically. It should be requesting more items, shouldn't it? Smart shoots. I mean, technically we could just move this down to like here. So can the packager just go straight into a funnel? So like if I got rid of this and I just did like a funnel right there, would that work if I just put the packager like on the side of this? Would it just go like boop boop? Because it seems like that would be awfully convenient. This is not requesting more items. Depends on if I read or not. I'm reading. There's just so much to read, and it's all like out of order too. It's not like a nice novel where it's like in order. Because you got 2 different chats going as well, by the way. Package can go directly into the basin. Oh, well. That is convenient, but I don't want to have it on the side, and I can't have it on the top, because I gotta get the frog on there. A smart shoot? A smart shoot could actually work. Yeah, because that has the larger inventory. That would probably be acceptable in this particular case. Just because it's got the larger inventory. Okay, well, let's try that, everybody. I'm glad I came up with that idea on my own. Didn't need chat's help for that one. Always nice when you don't need chat's help. They you know, they hold these things over your head forever. They never let you forget it. Put that right there. Excuse me. And this is going to be called Dripstone 1. Thank you. And then that goes in there. We're going to do Dripstone 1. Thank you. I love that it just like auto selects that. And then I want this to be 1 stack of items. And that should send and request. Did it do the blink? I think it just blinked. Careful, everybody. It blinked. Is that our package? It's our package. It didn't go over and out. What's happening? Why no do the thing? It's supposed to go over and out. Is it stupid? Am I stupid? I could just do a hopper. I don't want to do a hopper. I guess that works. Okay, shoot. Lever. I don't know if you would need a lever. Yeah, see, it's still got the package in there. So I'm not sure why it's not putting over. Yeah, not sure why it's putting over. Or not putting over, rather. Well, it does technically work, but I don't like using a hopper. There's got to be another solution to this, but I think we should move on. We're going to be here for 20 hours at this rate, which I'm sure you guys would love. It's like, 20-hour live stream, let's go. But no, not today. Not ever. Maybe someday. Okay, where exactly is this going? I think it needs to go under the front layer and then like down by a block. Oh, there's some lava. That's fine. I'm not worried about lava anymore. Lava can't hurt me because I can't read. Oh, there's more of it, though. It can hurt that water, though. Random crafting table on the floor. Where is this pipe at? Here we go. Right then. That's going to be a problem. Now, this pipe probably is still not working because it's being stupid, isn't it? Whoops. You have to, like, do this to it to, like, get it to re-update. I don't know why it's requiring me to do an update to, like, get lava to flow through it, but I mean, kind of annoying. Crossing a chunk border? It's crossing like 12. Which is probably the problem. But how do you fix it? More pumps? More pumps is my only idea. When in doubt, more pumps. It's so far fixed all of my problems. Went too far with it. I'm sorry, guys. I put down too much pipe. Okay. That should actually work, right? Isn't that connected? Shouldn't this be doing things? Each pump has a distance limit. Well, I mean, apparently not, because, like, it's flowing lava through here. This one's got lava in it. So why no lava right here? See, this is what I'm talking about. Lava here. Lava here. No lava here. Too far unless we change the config. Well, that's silly. More pumps. More pumps is the answer. You're going the wrong way. Well, let's take a look at all of my things down here. As you can see, there is several. How can we take power out of this without it being hideous? Fun fact, you can't. It's gonna be hideous. Right then. Well, I guess we may as well just get it over with. Rip off the band-aid, everybody. You know it's gonna be bad. Just buckle up. Get ready for it. It's happening. Any moment now. It's not gonna be pretty. If there's small children in the room, make sure they get out of here. This is scarring. This should not be. This is not suitable for any audience. I think we're gonna need one of these. Okay, we're gonna move the pump over by and block, and that should actually make it not be so bad. Yeah, one of these right there. Something like this. Flip that around. Get a shaft on there. Is this going max speed? I don't feel like it is. 512, is that the maximum that they use? I need a tank at the split. Well, that's probably smart. 1,000. Yeah, they're going half speed. Why are they going half speed? Does that matter? I don't know. A tank right here? I mean, we can do a tank. You think I can't afford a tank? You would be right. Tanks are expensive. I mean, just replacing the treads to make them, like, roadworthy? Expensive, man. You gotta have rubber treads, otherwise, like, you can't even take it on the road. And what's the point of owning a tank if you can't even take it to Walmart? I mean... Is it getting filled up? It's not getting filled up. 0. What's your problem, Buster? My friend's power, isn't it? Friend is, I don't know if we're there yet, but is it his power? No, it's my power. No, it's his power. Stop stealing power from Zero. He's literally stealing infinite lava from me. Do you want to see how much lava he's stealing from me? You know how much lava. Oh, hi, tree farm. That's probably spoilers. He's stealing so much lava. Look at this. Lava, lava, lava. Lava, lava. Those are the same tanks. This is nice. I don't know how to build any of this. Oh, what? There's little cogs right here? The little copper cogwheel? Dang, bro. Copycat cogwheel? Dang. Dang, bro. I don't know how to build any of that. I'm going to stop looking at that because that makes me feel bad. Right then, so why no lava in here? Do we need another gear? Another pump? I think we need another I think we just add another pump, everybody. Just add another pump. What's the worst that can happen? Just add another, just one more pump. Just one more pump, trust me, bro. Just one more pump. Just one more pump. What's the worst that can happen? Really? If I place you right here, surely you should, like... There we go. There we go. 1,000. Here we go. Lava. Okay, great. We're getting distracted. We're trying to make dripstone right now, everybody. Did you forget? I forgot. I'm sorry. I'm not that sorry. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, this seems to be working now. 8,000. Yeah, okay, that's fine. So this should hopefully power the entire end over there. And then we'll just get rid of those. We'll go and seal that up. Now, I have another pump, like, not far off of this one that we just put in. It's, like, literally, like, 30 blocks. So I was kind of hoping that would just go through it. But apparently, we need just a little bit more. That's fine. Not even a big deal. Also, I'm so glad that encasing these things does not use the block, because this would get so expensive. So lava should be... Do I need another pump? What do you think that is? 60 blocks? One more pump? You know what? Sure, why not? We like pumps. We're fans of... I'm just gonna instance there. Nope. Nope. Is it literally one block short? It's literally... Yeah, no, we have lava. Bro. Why? Why are you like this? Come on! You're right there! God. Always something, man. Let's do it! Make your dreams a reality. Ah. I can fix this. I can fix this. We don't need one more pump. We do not need another pump, everybody. I repeat, we do not need another pump. Oh, you guys in the comments being like, you need another pump. No. No! We just move this one a block forward. Aha! There we go. See, now who's the smarty pants? Is that actually pumping lava right now? Should I make sure about that? I'm not the smarty pants. I regret to inform you. Oh, it's backwards. Never mind. I am the smarty pants. Haha! There we go. I can cheat it like that. Haha! See, I told you guys. I'm the smartest pants that ever did pant or something. I don't know. Not sure where I was going with that, but you know what? I said it. I'm just glad when I'm right and Chant's wrong for like the first time this century. It's a rare W for me. Chant's almost always right and I'm almost always wrong, so I gotta really bask in it. And that's, you know what? If it breaks later, I'm not even gonna tell you guys. I'm just gonna quietly fix it off stream, and you won't even get the satisfaction of knowing that I was wrong yet again. Pantiest of pants, yeah. Okay, great. Well, now it is making this stuff. Why are we farming this? I don't know. I wanted to. That's my answer to all of life's questions. Brilliant. These guys have such good reach. I love to see it. Okay, that is one thing marked off of our checklist, everybody. And now we gotta do cobble, warts, and lava. Oh no, we need another lava. Oh no. Oh no. Potion of healing. What? I guess we can do it that way. Oh. No, we're fine. We're fine. This is actually fine, everybody. We're fine. We're so fine because look at this. Look at this. Look at me. I remain the smartest of pants. Boom. It's fine. It's fine. If we needed it to go one block higher, I would be cooked. But as of right now, I remain the smartest of pants. Yep, look at that. One block too far, but we don't need that. Did I know that going into it? I did not. But this, perfect. Perfect. Mwah. No problems. No issues. Perfection. Not even a semblance of a problem. So this is going to be making a netherrack. Fresh dripstone, copper nuggets. We don't have that mod. It's not part of the pack. Yeah, so if we get drip, you can see the uses for it is just blocks. It's all just blocks. Never mind! We do have the mod for it. I thought that was part of another mod. I hate it when chat's right. So great. Now we're going to be farming copper. Well, I need more room. Which means we're going to have to move that pump. God dang it. Can't you guys just let me have one thing? I just want one thing. We might actually be able to request, we have a crushing wheel right here. It'd be nice if we could reuse this. Sure would be nice if we could reuse this. I just double up on the pump. I mean, we could. Other copper stuff, let's go! I see a competition between me and Chosen and the shopping district. Well, no, because he's destroying me. He's auto-crafting, like, all the things. I'm currently just farming blocks. I'm just making blocks over here. Now who's right? You. Again. I would, like, go sulk in the corner, but Swift Sneak 4 makes that really awkward. There we go. Do we have aeronautics? No. That I can say for sure we do not have. And, I'm not... I don't know. I sound like I'm happy about it, but, like, I don't know. I am indifferent. How do we make netherrack? I know nothing about aeronautics, therefore I have no strong opinions one way or the other. Yeah. It's literally just another mixer. I love it when we can just, like, tie mixers together. Boom. Why are you backwards? Stop that. That's not good. Stop doing that. Now, I do kind of want to put one of these on here. I don't know. I just feel like having this drop out once every, like, 16 is better for lag. Can you please stop? What are you doing? What's happening? Oh, you're on input method. Ooh, stupid. Yeah, I feel like having this drop out one every 16 is 1/16 the lag. Instead of having an item go bloop, 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 bloop. Also, Salt, welcome back for 54 months. That is a long time. How many years is that? I bet you don't know. Because I don't know. And you don't know anything that I don't know, so... yeah. This needs another thing to go into it. Almost 5 years? Yeah. An amount of time. No big deal. How do I make this? Quartz. Quartz and specifically stone. Is that infested stone in there? You see how there's 2 stones? There's granite, stone, and then there's deep slate tough, and then stone again. I'm guessing that one's infested. 4.5 years. That's crazy. I knew it was some multiple of 6, but I couldn't tell you how many. When am I uploading my next video? Tomorrow. You're welcome. That's the exclusive scoop. You got it here first. Go make a bet on Polymarket about when I'm going to upload next. You'll be right. Don't do that. Is it insider trading if it's public knowledge now? It doesn't exist anyway. You can't do it, but it's probably illegal. Will you get in trouble for it? Only if you get caught. And you don't work for the government. I mean, what? Let's see, one more frog. I feel like we're reaching the end of these guys' reach now, and that's gonna be a real... No! We've reached the end of the reach. Dang it. Not insider trading, the public has knowledge. I mean, that's true. But what is the threshold for public knowledge? Your Honor. How many more chains do I have? Oh, 144. Oh, great. I don't need to craft any. Who won the throw off? You'll have to watch this video for it. I was technically there. But like, not really. I was like watching. I was in the bushes. I think we just add another one of these down here. What is this? 4 blocks off the ground? Is that right? That's wrong. Is this right? I always think you can stand on these edges. You cannot. It's just the middle. It seems like it should be all of it, but it's not. There we go. I used like 30 chains. I mean, I guess if you want to phrase it that way, sure. Okay. If you're rich, you can do whatever you want. I mean, that does appear to be the situation. But that's kind of always been the situation. Most of laws that, like, the fine or, like, the punishment is a fee, that's just the cost of doing business. That's like, oh, I'm not allowed to dump in this river? Or what? $1,000 fine. Ah, guess I'll just pay the fine. Shoot. No biggie. Can't cut down this tree? $10,000 fine? Okay. It's just what it costs to cut down the tree, then. Shoot. Sign me up. So I guess we'll just do another hopper right there. Yeah. That should be jail time for all punishment. Straight to jail. That's my hot take of the evening. Straight to jail. No monetary fines. Straight to jail. Let's see. We need one more of these dudes. Oh no, we're out of these dudes. That's what. Okay, that's a real problem. That's what I get for having a hot take on stream. We're gonna go spend some money. Speaking of, my punishment is spending money. Ironic. Oh, these trees are nice. These just popped up, or maybe they've been there for a week. I don't know. I don't go outside. Oh, this is expanded and laggier than it used to be. Oh, I didn't know that was possible. That's the wrong way. Through the mall we go. Can I just fly in through the top? Buy an ATM. I probably should. Yes. Maybe I'll do that while I'm out. If I'm leaving the cave, I may as well like leave the cave for a minute. Where would one of these people go to buy one of those things? I almost said something very different there. Whereabouts? I'm pretty sure he sells them. Oh, here they are. A diamond for 8? That's a heckin' good deal right there, mister. I can buy 16. Well, shoot. What is this, by the way? Is that... Those aren't stock links. Those are like train links or something, right? What is this? Factory gauge? Display link. Should I buy some? I bought some. What is this? What is that? What are those? Okay, you know what? Listen, I'm not there yet. We're gonna buy more precision mechanisms, and we're gonna buy more arms, and we're gonna buy more of these, and I'll buy a couple of these. And I don't need drills. Drills are easy. Okay, money man, take my money. 18 diamonds, easy. Get the extendo arm, maybe one day. Joseph needs a you are here map. Yes, that would be helpful. Also, apparently this man is throwing diamonds into lava at this point. Seems unreasonable. And also, where are those diamonds going? You know, the curious minds want to know. Buy some chains. I can make chains. I have 30,000 iron. Okay, we're gonna go buy an ATM. You guys have bullied me into it. There's not like a chain conveyor going there, actually. Let's take the elytra. Someone built a house! What are those blocks? Is that... Those are like... Oh, they're like... Oh. That's like the messiest, like, weirdest, like, harshest, like, texture by Steam Engine. I can actually make those. Is that... I want to think it's tough, but maybe it's like polished tough or something? I need to go see what those are. But yeah, they're like awfully like gritty, like grainy textures. Maybe it's just because we're far away. I'm not sure. Oh. Forgot how to use an elytra for a minute. What is this? Is this polished tough or something? Cut deep slate stairs. That's not... I mean, I guess so, yeah. Interesting. I mean, that makes sense. Yeah, it kind of looks like bedrock. Interesting. Not to insult the builder or anything. I was just kind of confused about that. Oh, you can just fly through those. Oh, apparently not. I take it back. I'm sorry. That's new. Is this new? I feel like this is new. There is a chain conveyor. I could have just rode the chains here. That's new. Okay. This is where we buy an ATM. It's this. Here we go. I would like one ATM, please. Out of stock. What? Diamond for diamond? Is this how I do? Is this how I do ATM? What's my pen? I don't have a pen. I don't know. I haven't made an account. Oh, what's down here? Oh, I see. I just broke into the bank. I'm gonna go to jail for that. Run by the main door. Oh, other side maybe. No. That would appear to not be it. I buy on that desktop computer. I see. That would make sense. Create a new pen. Okay, let's see. Buy 6 diamonds? What? Is it gonna explode? Security. What? Oh god! Oh! Ah! What? 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 Straight to jail, I guess. Bro. Okay. God dang, bro. Killed by capitalism. Just straight up died immediately. Bro, don't even give a guy a chance. I tried to get out of there and everything. This didn't work. Bro, 700 blocks. It's just like, there's a lot nicer way to tell people to deposit money first. Bro, you were waiting for that for weeks. Ah, see, this is why I like to record things on stream. Ah, somebody clip it. We'll put it in the video anyway. I don't even have replay buffer going. I have diamonds. There was diamonds on my hotbar. I can play the clip once somebody makes it. Said run, I should run. I was trying to figure out what was happening. I was like, what? I did try to run. It shot me once and I was like, oh, okay, I'm running. And then I ran. And then I died. Oh, and then there's a hole. Okay, great. Well. There's a hole right here, guys. Not sure if you knew that. What was that again? Capitalism kills. I mean, did you not know that? Is this news to you? Are you unaware how systems of government and commerce work? Oh, there's a whole there's a whole river. This is not new. Okay, I don't need to cross the river. Okay, hold up. Let's okay. You know, usually there's like a sign being like, "Hey, deposit money," or just like, "Hey, you know, this doesn't work. You you can't buy this. You ain't got enough money, man." It's like, "Hey, your card was declined." Not on here though. Straight to jail. Straight to death, actually. Not to jail. Straight to execution. Straight to firing squad. Straight to personalized assassin. That's how we do it. Okay, fair enough. I mean, now I understand now. Okay, well, that's great. Thanks, everybody. I just wanted to buy an ATM, and you got me killed. Also happens if you use the wrong pen. Oh, great. Where did it even come from? Block that up. Oh, God, what was the pen? Here we go. Fine owed 2? Bro. Okay. Wrong door. I'm pretty sure it came out of that one. Um, the one that wasp herder? Oh, wow, thanks. That's great. View bounties. 7 diamonds. Funky toenail? Okay. The wither is 7 diamonds? What happens if I claim that? I do have his head. I don't... Why is his bounty worth more than mine? Um... How do I deposit? I have a stack of diamonds. I can deposit. Oh god, you gotta enter your pin every time. It just took my money. That's great. Every time? Security alert is 1. Criminal status likely. Fine owed 2. I'm not paying no fines. My interest rate is 0.14% daily. Expected 7-day yield 0.64 diamonds. Next full diamond in 11 days. Okay. Okay. So head from the tombstone? No, it's just like for player kills. Interest earned 0. Total deposit. Total withdrawn. Now can I buy an ATM? That's great. Thanks. Pay fine. I guess I'll pay a fine. God. Shoot, man. Criminal status innocent. I should have just kept the fine going. Current balance 56 diamonds. That's great. Can I break this? Thanks. Okay, great. I'll steal the moral. I kind of want to steal though. So what happens if you like enter your name to reset your pin? Yeah, what happens if you enter someone else's pin? Can you just get into their thing, or is it like, is it person per person? Let's see. Trade goods. Akram, Azarine, Crimsite. I don't know what any of these things are, but you only get a diamond from them, so it doesn't really matter. View stats. Balance of 3,600 diamonds. Security alerts 1. Okay, everybody has a security alert. Frock rafting. Block drowned. Stan. Okay. Frozen archetype. That's great. Archetype. Rolling on the floor laughing raptor. Okay. Diesel. Diesel 52. Azulio. 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 That's a good name. Imagination Steve. Okay, okay. Leg 1990. Okay. Arts by Kev. Wait, that's just his name. It should be Farts by Kev. Throw slash. Oh my god. Yeah, it should definitely be Farts by Kev. Definitely be Farts by Kev. Right then. I could deposit diamonds. Should I? I don't know. I have exactly 1,000 in my inventory though. Okay. So, let's see. That's great. Well, I'm glad I got murdered. That's nice. Everyone's happy about that. I bought an ATM. Are you excited? I'm wearing the Elytra. Ah, I see. Pretty normal behavior. Remember when your arm used to go out when you did this? Or was that only on console edition? You could crouch and like put your arm out and be like little Superman pose. It was great. It'll just kill me if I use someone else's pen. Well, shoot. I want to commit bank fraud in Minecraft. Can I like write a bad check? On console. That's so sad. That was a good feature. Okay, so now I can just use this anywhere, right? So is that just gonna summon like an evil guy anywhere? How do I get my money out of this? It doesn't matter. I'm not worried about it. I did the thing that you guys wanted me to do. Where you going, package? What you doing? Oh, nice. Look at that. It's making dripstone. That's great. Okay, so this one is the rack. It's for a shop order. Do I have enough diamonds? Oh, it withdraws that many diamonds? Oh, I see. Okay. So I can't, like, deposit diamonds there. I have to go to the actual bank for that. I was hoping it was just, like, that whole interface in one spot. That would be pretty convenient. Not gonna lie. That would be sweet if I just have the bank in my base. But, yeah. Apparently not. I want to make a deposit. No one will ever know that I died. Definitely no obvious way to tell that I died. Item prison placards? I could, but I am not bothered with that right now. So this one's supposed to be netherrack. Oh, shoot. Right, click on that first. Doop, doop, doop. We want this to be like... Let's make this like 3 stacks. And then this one is gonna be netherrack. And then that should, No, I'm stupid. This is wrong. Everything about this is wrong, actually. It's supposed to be for warts, is what it's supposed to be. Yeah, we need warts in there. Yeah, warts and stones will do something to my bones. We did try having a chute right there instead of a hopper, and it did not work. So, not sure why exactly it didn't work, but it did not work. Alright, we gotta relink the thing. Put that right there. Keep this as on like 3 stacks. Send this to netherrack. Boom. That should send a request. That's not our request, is it? No, that's for granite. Packager instead of a hopper. Just straight up a packager? Will that actually just work? Shoot instead of current packager? Oh, and then like the frog would be up above it. Yeah, we still gotta do one back here as well, yeah. This one needs to be, what is this? Netherrack. This one's technically netherrack. This one should be netherrack 1. Let's try that out actually. So let's go ahead and break this. So I think I get it now. Packager. Let's grab some chutes. So that would go down, and this would like. I want it to go into the side of the block. Oh, I think it can only go on the side of the block when it's like into another chute like that though. We did try this, and that did not work. We also tried it with a smart chute, and that also did not work either. So, I think it just hates me. Which is honestly valid. That is fair. Let's make this 1 stack, and then we'll grab this dude right here. Put him right there, and then this will be netherrack. Netherrack 1. And netherrack 1. Send a request. Put the thing in there. That should be some warts coming on in. Nope. Not today. One of these days, are those warts? Those might be warts. There it is. Okay. See, they just stay in the thing. They don't do the thing. They don't do what they're supposed to. They just stay in there. And even if we like power this, it doesn't do the thing. So I think this needs to be. Yeah, it doesn't work. It doesn't work. If I have it with a hopper though, then it works fine. Oh, I see. Hopper then packager. I mean, that could work. Yeah, but then it's still a hopper though, so it doesn't really matter. Mixer can't run faster than the hopper anyway. Well, you know what, you guys are overcomplicating it. Let's just use the hopper. What's the big deal? Now, I don't know why you guys are such, why are you having such a fuss about it? I was saying we should just, keep it simple, stupid. But I mean, apparently a couple people disagree. I don't know. I mean, what can I do? Right, so we're gonna keep this one stocked up with like 9 stacks of stone because we can afford it. And this one is gonna go to just straight up netherrack. Oh, that's 9 stacks if we flip it around. That's actually kind of fine though, because like it can't fit 9 stacks in there anyway. Okay, so in theory, this should be producing stuff, right? Shouldn't this have warts in it? Or is this like broken now? I think we might have broken this. I want this to be like 3 stacks of warts. And I want it to be netherrack 1. Netherrack 1. Thank you. That should be sending an request. And we should have some warts coming in here. At some point. Give me warts! I need the warts! There we go. And then... Is it just not gonna... They're in here. Why are they not going down like they should? Oh, this is backwards. This is not going the right way. Hold up. There we go. Okay, now we're cooking. Now we know what we're doing, everybody. Okay. 75 million years later. Yeah. Is this set to like 16? Okay, there it goes. Beautiful. Okay. Not even a problem. I don't see. It's easy, guys. All you gotta do is have like, a master's degree in messing around. And then a PhD in discovering. It's not even a big deal. So we will be taking the dripstone out of here at some point and then crushing it down. And then I think we'll have another set of crushing wheels probably over here because we need to crush down netherrack anyway, right? Don't we need to crush down netherrack anyway to get the blaze bowl, The bowl of blaze. How do you get this? Cinder flower. Yeah, we need to crush that down. So we'll have one of these crushing wheels just for netherrack and for dripstone. And then I think dripstone is gonna give us more quartz. Please, please, no. No, please, no. What are uses for this? Ah, clay. Okay, good. Whew. Whew. I was about to say. That's a real problem. If it was gonna be more quartz. But this is great. We can actually farm copper from this. Which is gonna be 9 million different recipes down the line, so let's not worry about that. Yeah, I've said for a long time that, like, redstone in Minecraft is a great way to, like, intro to engineering. It's great for people with, like, that kind of, like, brain. If you can boil it down to such a simple thing. Netherrack is done, so now we're gonna do blackstone. This one's really easy, everybody. We can't mess this up. It's genuinely just straightforward. Let's try not to overcomplicate it, everybody. It's gonna be literally as simple and easy as we can keep it, okay? Just not even the slightest of problems. I'm totally jinxing myself right now. I'm realizing that as the more I continue to speak, the worse off I am right now. Oh, that's a problem. This is actually full already. That's unfortunate. I was trying to get rid of my gravel, my granite. So this is literally just gonna be... I don't have one of these. One of these. One of those. Wrong way. One of these. Right here. One of these right here. I don't have one of these. Please hold. And then this is just gonna be like the fan thing right here. We're just like boom, 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 boom. Yeah, no, I mean, if there's a way to mess it up, I will find out. I will discover, and it will be hilarious the entire time. You know what I should do, actually? What we're gonna do is we're gonna put one of these down here. This is gonna be so smart, guys. Look at this. I am genuinely doing something that I should have done like 10 hours ago. Can do this right here. Send only. Look at this. Look at this. Okay. Are you ready for this? Boom. Offloading materials. Where are these packages going? These are going to places that they shouldn't, maybe. These are going to main storage, actually. Yeah, they're unnamed packages, so they're just going to go to main storage. Also, all 4 of these frogs have names, right? Because these ones... Yeah, they should all have names. Okay, great. Also, do not let me forget about the naming items. Because there was like the last stream on here, which was like last Tuesday, like a week ago. I was supposed to name some shears, and I haven't done it, and I feel bad. Am I going to do it right now? Yes, we're going to do it right now. Think about it, actually. Okay. How do you craft shears? It's not letting me do it, guys. Something is wrong. There we go. I figured it out. Gotta name an item right now. Let's see. Ed Sheeran is our no name. 1 level. I'm sorry, it's too expensive. Okay, 57. I think that's a little bit overkill. Boom. There we go. So that is a name and item that we just got in ourselves. So we're gonna do that because the signs are more expensive, and we do need to do a sign. But what item would you like out of my inventory right now, Mr. Blue? Blue Days? Any item besides a tool or weapon, because those are too expensive to name, or an armor. Any of these things. It'll go into an item frame in the base. I mean, I guess there's all these in the backpack as well. You have options, as it turns out. He's sheerly guilty. Oh. Name the magnet. I don't really use the magnet, but we could do it. Magnet? Great. Sounds good. How do you spell your name? Blue Days. Too expensive, man. There we go. Very nice. Okay. Get rid of these experiences. So that's that done. Thank you for the redemptions. And then we also got a weird flex as well. So a sign. I'm not sure where we want to put that. Where are these going? Don't we have a frog right here that's just like set to like pick up any package? Dripstone 1. Don't we have a dripstone 1? Hold up, we're getting distracted. Dripstone 1. Yeah, it's right here. Dripstone 1. Dripstone 1. Okay, I think that's these packages are probably from before it had the name. Or something. I'm sure it's fine. They're kind of hard to grab off of there, though. They're just full of warts and stuff anyway. Delicious. Alright, let's grab a sign. I think I have one right here. Name every frog. No. That is too many frogs. We have many frogs. I do appreciate the enthusiasm, though. Okay, so we're gonna pull this right here for now. And then I think the signs should just go, like, somewhere in this room. I'm not sure where, though. Maybe we put them, like, down here. Oh, that's the wrong thing. What happens if I click this? The bedrock signs are so much better. That's literally the message. That's like a $20,000 or 20,000 point redemption. We need to put their name on this. I guess we... let's see. Can I bump this up a line? Can I delete this? No. Ah, oh, jeez. Okay, we're making some editorial adjustments, but the bedrock signs are so much better. This is gonna be from Cal. I think they knew what they were doing because like that's so many points. That's so many points. Like that's not something that they just get, right? That's like that takes a minute. You have to be in the streams for like a while. And wow to get that. The magnet can go in an item frame, yes. Because it only works if it's like on your person, right? It's just teleporting items to you, basically. Yeah, we could put it over there. Right then, we need to ramp this up real quick. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? Forgot to get a campfire. And a water wheel. Campfire. Get a water wheel. We got a lot of packages going around. This is fun to see. I like it. I'm going to be working in this great world. I feel like it's been longer than it has. Or shorter than it has. Honestly, I can't particularly tell you. Has it been 2 months already? I do not know. Okay, is that going to push up? Excuse me? Sir, here's a present. Where did he even come from? Oh, right here. You know how many times I've been AFK in here and it's just like, that's never happened? This is like a whole cave right here. What's happening? It's been 2 months already? Dang, that's crazy. The videos are actually doing surprisingly well. Surprisingly, considering I'm like a vanilla Bedrock Edition channel and like we're doing modded Java. But it seems like everyone's enjoying the videos that's watching them. Good watch time. Maybe it's just because they're longer videos. I don't know. But, seems like everyone's having a good old time, which is great. That's kind of like the whole point, right? Make videos for you guys to enjoy. Hopefully it doesn't matter too much that it's like not, you know, specifically Bedrock Edition, but we've done other Java things before, but this is like the one that's actually worked out the best. So that's cool. We're having a good old time on here as well. Some fun, doing some fun builds. I think it helps a lot that this is like specifically a tech-related series. I have done 0 decoration or building at all, but it helps that this is like just tech and like, you know, doing that kind of thing. Okay, surely this is gonna work out now. Is that working? Are those the right particles? I don't know. What is this supposed to be doing? Is this cobblestone? I think this is just cobblestone. Oh, you know what? These should be hooked onto this one here, actually. Let's see. Blackstone. If I could write it right. Gotta link it to a stock link. Always forget to do that part. And then I'm just gonna keep like 9 stacks in here. We can afford it. Beautiful. Watch everyone on the server. That's a lot of people. That's a lot of videos. Dang. Hopefully I'm in your top 15 creators on Just Create. Yeah, see, if we have the packages on, or the frogs on this chain, then like the packages have to go all the way around the loop. But if we hook them to this side, then it's a little bit quicker. I have a ban as well? No! Who's banning me? No jetpack for a minute. Oh, well. I do kind of abuse the jetpack. That's fair. Let's see. Where's my timer at? Is that a... That's a 1-minute ban, right? Ban in game action is 5 minutes? I think it's 1 minute. Ban of words are 5. That's what it is. Those should really be inversed. It should be 5 minutes for a end game, and then a 1 minute for the word. The words are so much more difficult. Ah, right. Yeah, no, hold up. This needs to be for black stone specifically. I just tried to jetpack up there. Oh, no! Please! Oh, gee, that's just... Forgot about that part. Oh, and now I'm gonna be stuck down here forever. How much cobblestone was in there? Jeez. So I need a piece of blackstone is what I need. Fair, that's fair. Well, at least I'm on the list. At least I'm on the list. That counts for something. Do I even have a single blackstone? I do. 300 of them. Number 9. Heck yeah, top 10. Let's go. Yeah, it's like that one meme. Have you seen it where like the guy's on the podium and he like bites the metal, he cracks the champagne, he's freaking out, and he's like, you zoom out, he's like 15th place. Everyone else on the podium, like upper higher, is like, what are you doing, man? Literally me. Is this working? Is this how you make blackstone? I didn't check. Did not check. Hold up. Where are we at? Oh, right. So left click to do the thing. Yeah. This is how you do it. Is the fan going the wrong way? I can't tell if the fan's going the wrong way. The fan is upside down. That would explain some issues, wouldn't it? Bro. Okay, listen. Nobody saw that. Nobody saw it. Listen. Nobody saw anything! 112 IQ move. I read that as a 121 IQ move. I'm gonna go with that one instead. Yeah, heck yeah. Okay, well, now we have a lot of cobblestone. Put some of that in there. Okay then. Well, Blackstone's working, everybody. Great. Glad we got that. That's a good one. We like Blackstone. Why not have a redstone? Oh, wait. You can't just pick block these? Bro. Okay. Well, IQ. Dang. Dang. Okay, what's next on the list, everybody? I feel like we're, at this point in the stream, we're on a roll. We're making a little itty bitty bit of progress. That one's done. We're gonna do umber bricks. Umber bricks. How do you actually do that? Umber bricks. Oh, these are kind of nice. So we just need a scoria and then 8 bricks going around the edges. Oh, right. Okay, so for this one, we're gonna have to actually go back to the earlier part of the system and modify it, actually. Yeah, so right now we're making bricks, but they are just being immediately turned into brick blocks, which is less than ideal. So we need to get these bricks into a storage unit right here. So it'd be like a chest. And then we need to compact them down. Okay, let's see what we're doing on the backside of this, because I feel like we have some shenanigans going on. Okay, no, so I thought this line went all the way across to here. But this is dropped out going underneath the chest for the clay ball. Or clay blocks? Clay blocks. Clay blocks are full? Wow, finally. Terracotta's full. Finally. Wow. Okay, so our little fix that we did to shut off the doodad is working. Also, I realized that we can just power the arm with redstone to turn it off, which is probably easier. Can you unpack the brick block? I mean, I'm sure we could. I don't know if there's enough room anywhere for that, though. Yeah. Not sure if there's enough room for that. Now that this is actually stockpiled and backed up, I think we could set these to be, like, even stacks. And then that way, at least we can... I think what we do is we use an arm. We already have an arm over here, don't we? Yeah, we can use this arm. This arm's only got like 2 jobs. It's literally got 1 job. Its one singular job in life is to take flint from right here and put it upstairs. I think that's actually all that it's doing. I'm pretty sure that's literally its 1 job. That is actually its 1 job. Okay. This arm's going to be getting an upgrade. I should have used so many more arms when I originally built the factory, but, like, I didn't know about them. Don't know how to side into a side of a deployer into a chute. Deployer? Eh. You're all good. I can't even English anyway. You're fine. Oh, right. So this is going to actually have to move a little bit, isn't it? Yeah. So I think we do this. We do this and this. And then no, stop, please stop, no. Okay, well, this is a real problem, everybody. We want this like that. Thank you. Okay. That's a genuine problem right there. Okay, and then we just got to move this over. Is that all connected to something weird? Or no, it's actually just one thing. A bunch of these fans are hooked together with like 10 other fans. And it's like a whole series of them. It's like too much. But not this one. This one's a cool fan. It's just chilling. Chilling on its own. Blowing some air going up. Living its best fan life. You know, he feels like he's going in circles in his life, but I feel like he's doing the right thing. Where are we going from here? How are we doing from here? I don't know. We're using that as the input. This one's got to be an output already. So we can cook from here. That's great. We like to cook from there. I think what we do now is we sneak a chest in here somewhere. Somewhere we put a chest. That's mandatory. We have to get a double chest in here. And it would go right here. I mean, we can still do that, actually. That's actually fine. Because we're going to be using the arm, we can just put these on the top. So we'll just get rid of these real quick. And then nope. We're not doing that again. Oh, it gave me like 8 stacks already. Bricks right in the brick maker on the top. Yeah. I was just gonna put them right into the top of this, actually. Literally. So these bricks. Thank you. And then we just want some clay balls. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, so the arm, we'll just put them into there. And then we'll just use another depot right here. Although I think it's also taking out of here, isn't it? I just remember that. Isn't it taking out of there? Aren't I looking at the arm? Oh, no, this arm. This arm is, Oh, I'm holding the wrench when I look at this. Okay, interesting. Yeah, so this arm is taking clay out of here and then putting it into this one. Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. Okay, so we don't need to redo that. That's fine. This will be entire stacks. Perfect. And then that just goes into there. And then we can compact this down into our double chest. Yeah! Great. Double chest time. And this will just be for bricks. Okay. Fantastic, everybody. We've solved the brick problem. Also, unrelated to literally everything in the stream thus far, have you guys heard about the bricks and minifigures drama? There's Lego drama, and I haven't talked about it at all. I think it's mostly over now. Although I haven't gotten the latest tea. Maybe there's some more. Maybe there's some more. You've not heard about it? Wow. Crazy stuff. Where do you even start? It's an entire saga at this point. This is a display link. That is not the right one. It's like, why no worky? Why look different? Pick up the clay before it smells to bricks. That's fine, because this is gonna get filled up anyways. That's yeah, it doesn't matter. But you are right. That will happen. But that's kind of, yeah, that should be fine. Okay, so basically, there was this guy who had a bunch of Legos, and then he like signed a consignment deal with Bricks and Minifigures like shop in Salem, Oregon, something like that. I'm not sure. It's somewhere in Oregon, I think. And then, pretty sure. And then the shop, like, you know, shop owner like retires or whatever. It gets taken over by corporate. All of his $200,000 of Legos go missing, but it's actually like $100,000, as we learn later. And then like YouTube guy gets involved to try and hunt down the Legos, and then it just gets insane from there. There's so many things that happen that go wrong that just are like insane. Bro was not smart about trying to track down the Legos at all. He did the weirdest, craziest things to try and find the Legos, and I feel like he kind of made things worse. I guess he got like 1 million subscribers out of it, so I mean, shoot, sure, it worked out, I guess. But he's kind of like on the run right now. He's like fleeing the cops in Mexico. It's like, huh, was that worth it? Bro got a lot of views, I guess. Wait, is this depositing items? Okay. But yeah, it's kind of been blowing up on the internet for like the last couple weeks. But yeah, he did a bunch of like apparently good intentioned, but Oh, it's gonna be putting clay up here now. Ew. I don't want that actually. We're gonna change this up. Yeah, so I think he was trying to do the right thing, but he went about it in such a weird way that it's like, interesting. That's how you chose to try and accomplish that? Anyway. He's on the run, so that's where the story's at, last I checked. And they still haven't found the Legos. They're just missing. They're gone. But it's actually insane saga. Yeah. It's so there I'm skipping over so many details, but it's like genuinely too much to even remember and like try and comprehend. But basically what's happening is Bricks and Minifigures, like the actual company, is just like completely they're yeah, no, they're done for. They're cooked because they like have refused to give the guy his money or like anything, and like even try and help him find the Legos or see what happened or anything along those lines. And then so basically they had like this great company that was like doing well, seemingly beloved, and it's just gone, cooked, destroyed, utterly demolished. Okay, this is gonna just stockpile a bunch of flint up there as well. That's fine. I forgot that you guys couldn't hear the stream music this whole stream. I've been jamming out over here. So yeah, basically everyone lost. I think the guy that like put up his Legos for sale, and also he was only making 65% of the sale price. So out of like the $100,000, he was only gonna get 65,000, which seems insane. I guess so low. That's crazy. But yeah, he's not getting his money apparently. Although I'm sure like via GoFundMe, I'm sure he'll make more than enough to like, you know, make him whole again. But like he's trying to pay for like cancer treatment and stuff. And then so you serious stuff. Like he's not just like selling it for fun. He's selling it for like, you know, he needs the money. Because there's zero health care, right? So, you know, gotta sell them Lego collections. And then Bricks and Minifigures is just completely cooked as well. No one's ever going to want to do business with them again. And then the YouTube guy is also cooked because he's on the run from the police. So nobody wins. Absolutely nobody wins. Everyone is in a bad spot. I'm sure YouTube guy will be fine at some point. Because it doesn't seem like he should really have any charges that stick. I don't know. He hasn't actually done any real crimes. Basically, he's done some weird things, but also absolutely everyone else in the situation has also done very weird things. The entire situation is super sketchy. Yeah, breast funnel might be smart here, actually. You're right. That's not a funnel. Hold up, this one. Oh, there's some lava. What'd you walk in on? Bricks and Minifigures drama. Have you heard? Have you heard the news? Lego talk, as is tradition, yeah. Oh, also, I did almost get scammed on the one minifigure that I brought up the other stream. Bro totally tried to scam me. I, like, asked for more pictures, and he just posted some pictures of, like, a completely obviously fake replica. I was like, bro, what are you doing? He was like, oh, I have two of these, actually, and one of them's fake, and I couldn't tell the difference. I was like, uh-huh. Yeah, sure. So I, like, canceled it and reported him, and then, like, he still sold it to someone else? 3 times? Because he put up some reserved listings to, like, you know, show more pictures of it. Because you can't update the listing once it's bought, right? And then the 2 reserved listings were also bought and paid for. So he sold the one fake minifigure 3 times. I don't know what's happening. Gonna get banned. It's so sketchy, though, because he had, like, 200 reviews. Actually a real seller. Guess he got hacked or something. I don't know. Weird stuff. But I didn't get scammed. I reported him, so I don't know. Hopefully no one else does. Weird, though. Very weird. Evading and looting will still stick if he's fleeing a known warrant. A warrant? He might just live in Mexico now. Although I'm pretty sure Mexico, like, extradites. So he's probably stuck in Mexico. How are the minifigs he sent you? You sent me tiny little race cars. That was all that was in the package. That's all I got. There's nothing else in there. It was like broken open. There's 2 little tiny race cars, and that was it. I'm not sending you. You almost believed it for a second, though, didn't you, Creeper? You almost believed me. Right then. What are we doing? Is this Blackstone still? Is it doing the thing? Oh yeah, it's doing good. Okay. What else is next on the list, everybody? Umber brick. Oh yeah, right. No, we're still trying to do umber bricks. Do we have actual bricks being made? Where's my bricks at? Bricks. Here we go, bricks. Yeah, bricks are being made. Okay, great. So what is wrong with YouTube where it just like doesn't actually play music from the music playlist? You're only supposed to be in this playlist. You guys can't even hear it anyway. Does it even matter? Yeah, you're only supposed to play what's in my playlist. That's the whole point of putting you on loop. I just have it for background noise, honestly. I don't even really listen to it, but like when it changes and it's different from what I've listened to for like the last 4 years, I'm like, wait a second, something's wrong. Something's wrong. Pretty much the only situation where I ever like have music going. Okay, so we need some bricks for the filters and stuff down here. And oh wait, no, it's gonna require the auto crafting. So that'll catch up from 20 years. Interesting. Good to know. Let me write this down. Let me write this down. Don't commit crimes while on the run for other crimes you committed elsewhere. There we go. Good life lessons, everybody. I feel like maybe this last part isn't necessary, but he didn't really commit any crimes though. That's kind of the weird part. Like the police there are just kind of corrupt. Kind of like a bit of an understatement. But yeah. It's a whole situation. Philip DeFranco's got like 4 different videos dedicated to it because it's just like there's that much to cover. And that's like the mile high view. So go watch those if you want to get the full like breakdown. I should do speeches. I should. That's what this live stream is actually. Yeah, so we're gonna have to do the crafters. Ooh. Should we try and do the smart crafting? Like you guys tried to bully me into before, but I didn't do. We might need to do that. Where's my crafters at? There we go, these guys. Yes, no, okay. Well, guess we're not doing it. 1 meh is better than 10,000 yes! That's how we do democracy around here. Trying to learn, right? I don't know what gave you that impression. I'm trying to suffer. Yes, I would like to make an attempt at suffering today, thank you. Let's see. Can I break this? Just for a second. I'll put it right back. And then I probably should just flip this around, to be honest. Factory gauge flowcharts? I think not. We'll get into that at some point, but like... Yeah, see, it's much easier just to flip it around. I mean, the flowcharts aren't like too difficult, but yeah. So factory gauge is what we actually do need here. There's some factory gauges, and then we need scoria. Scoria is like all the way down here, and some bricks. Not those bricks. These bricks. Real bricks. I'm in Pacific time. Where did that go? It went right here? What? Okay, so something like that, right? Next staff event is in-person paintball match, and I'm paying for it. Best I can do is Halo Infinite multiplayer match. Take it or leave it. Best I can do. Use the wrench to separate. Yeah, but I think we need it to be together, right? Because, like, you guys were saying that allegedly I can have the factory gauge set up to be, like, just do all of this at once. Isn't that what you guys were saying? I don't want to watch Chosen. I want to suffer. That is my outlook on life. I use 3 gauges? Oh. Well, I mean, if we're going to use 3 gauges, then I may as well just do it my way. And then we'll just push it back by a block. Yeah, yeah. It's fine. I'll figure it out, guys. So wait, hold up. We also need to do... What's the next block? Because we need to do 2 of these, technically. Not that one. That's good advice, though. Let's see. So we're going to do the umber bricks, and then we're also going to do the dusk bricks as well. So we're going to do 2 of these back to back. Okay, let's see. One of these. Umber bricks. You know, those are kind of nice. I kind of like those. Although I think these ones are going to be a lot nicer. Let's see. These ones are going to be the dusk bricks, right? Yeah. No, look at these. Oh, I like those. Hopefully this will be a bestseller. Need more reasons to use clay. Dusk and umber. Oh my, yeah, no, the clipboard is actually so nice. I feel like this could very well be a vanilla item. I mean, I don't think it would be like this, but then again, we also have written books, so I don't know. I don't know why we don't just use those, but this has some nice features actually, like being able to check things off. That's pretty nice. And then I think can't you like cross them out or something? There's like a way to cross them out. Close window? No, that's not it. Erase checked items. That's pretty nice too. Yeah, it's just like a better like book and quill. That's all that it is. That's all it is. Oh, this is gonna get complicated, isn't it? No, we can have one funnel right here. Yeah, so this will just be like 2 frogs and a couple funnels. This shouldn't be too big of a deal. It would be really nice if we could connect these 2 together and just have one main brick input to do both of these. But I think we can do that. We can just do that from a chest or something, right? And yeah, we need to flip all this around anyway. So this is gonna go back to being south. Thank you. Then I gotta do the arrows and all that stuff. So no big deal. All these little things. That arrow around, flip that arrow around. Oh yeah, we gotta put the these things in there. Those actually get consumed. Okay. So that's gonna work there. The center, I think I fixed the center, didn't I? Did I not fix the center? Oh, I didn't fix the center. Okay. That'll work now. I'm so glad that we can just rotate things. This is fantastic. Okay, so that is proper. This one's proper now too. Did we do all the arrows on this though? That's what I don't really know about. No, we didn't. What about that one? That one's proper. This one's going backwards. Okay, I think this is all proper now. This arrow's going the wrong way, isn't it? And so's that one. Okay. For real this time. For real this time. No more tomfoolery. No more malarkey. Okay. Did I have enough of those little filler things to put those on these sides? No, we gotta go make some more of those. Those were pretty easy, though. Those were just, like, brass. What were they called, though? Crafting slot cover thing McBobs? Something like that? Crafter slot cover, yeah, these things. Get some nuggies. We don't have any. Many places for items to be. Many inventories to look through. Okay, so a cover goes there. And then that one does have a cover, actually. Okay. Well, great. I made too many of those. So now we need to get bricks. So we're going to have one brick requester. Because that's just going to fill up both of those. That's going to be frog plus packager. And then arrows are the wrong way in the output. Oh, you're right, they are. Kind of hard to tell with the smoke there, but I think you're right now. Or they're correct now. Free cam seems like it'd be so helpful, but it doesn't like unrender. That's still wrong. Is that correct? Yes, finally. Oh yeah, shoots. Yeah, no, shoots is the smart way. I was wondering like, what am I gonna do here? Oh, what am I gonna do? But yeah, just like this. We could even use a vault right here if we wanted to. Okay, that is something I don't like about Java, is like if we just place a chest right here, they don't connect. When do I ever want two single chests next to each other? Never. You don't want it. It's like, it's silly. On Bedrock, you can't really do it that easily, but you have to like place 3 chests and then like break the one. But it's more annoying on Java is what I will say. Or maybe I just like to complain. So we're going to keep ourselves a packager right here. Get ourselves a little frog dude. I want it to be on that side, actually. This is going to be for our bricks. Thank you. And then we should try and keep a couple stacks of these in here. At all times. 8 stacks of bricks. Come on, get some bricks. Are those my bricks? Nope. You know what I didn't do? Bricks. There we go. Yeah, look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful. Absolutely amazing. So now we just gotta get them into this one right here. And I can't just use a packager for that, can I? I can't just be like, boom. Because I don't think that works. So how do we want to get items into that? Oh, just a hopper. I'm stupid. Yeah, no, just a hopper, obviously. Durr. Silly me. Silly little me. One of those, one of those. This is going to be for umber bricks. There we go. Umber bricks, and this one's going to be for dusk bricks. Dusk bricks is such a great name. Dusk bricks. Here we go. And then we'll just do, oh wait, no, we need this to be Scoria and Scorchia. Easy stuff. Let's put this on the backside right here, actually. Scoria goes in here. We want this one to be like, let's keep this at like 3 stacks. Umber bricks. I'm so glad that it just has the name ready to go. It just like reads the name of the frog above it. That's actually so convenient. Scorchia and this one. And then we'll just do like 3 stacks in there. And then dusk bricks. Boom. Oh yeah, look at that. And then we just need to power these things. And then they'll just keep going. They'll just go for it. Dusks. Is that what I name it? Did I name it that? I don't think I named it that. They're tricking me over here. You make me feel like I did a dumb. And I did do a dumb, but not that kind of dumb. Not yet. So we also need to give these guys something really important. You know what it is? We need to give them goggles. We got input frogs. These are all our input frogs back here. All these guys get goggles. Starting to use a lot of frogs. On the backside, all these back frogs. We could be using a lot more over here, but it's kind of not necessary actually. But I have no power. No, so we actually changed it so that we are fine on power. We totally changed it. We're totally like good for a minute. This won't consume that much power. That's like maybe a couple thousand. Oh, yeah. So we're still fine. All right, you gotta put your goggles on. It should just tell you that even without the goggles. Like that, isn't that the whole point of the block? %. We're fine. Why frogs and not ducks? Ducks aren't known for having long tongues. So, I think that's probably why. There is no room to move this down. To, like, get a cog out of here to, like, go. We can steal power from right here. Shoot. We could bring our main chain drive across. We'd have to move this packager, but that's fine. We just put it, like, on this, on the back. Put it on the back of it. Yeah, that might be the way to go. I kind of forgot that we need power. Power is important, actually. As it happens to turn out. Gotta relink this every time. Storage cogs. I don't know how. Are we doing 9 stacks in here? Then we need a new frog on here. This one's just gonna be bricks, right? This is the brick frog. Bricks! Oh, that's not how you do it. Beautiful. Beautiful. Right then. So now, we just need to get this from here. And we could even, like, invert this to be upside down. Is that helpful? You know, not sure about that, actually. I think we need, like, I need to just rotate this on the end. I just need another shaft right here, man. Just like, bloop, just like that. That's all I need. Why can't I just get a chain drive, but with more chain on it? Vertical and horizontal. Yeah, I mean, I know that. I just don't really do it. See, now we still have another problem. I just put a cog into here, I think. No, it placed a cog somewhere, I think. Oh, it's like down underneath it. How did that? Okay. Way down there. Okay. Imagine getting crushed by a cog. I'm about to. Don't tempt me. So we would need it going diagonal right here, which means that we need to move that chest. Oh, it's on the diagonal there too. I think we just push it back by a block, honestly. Yep. Push it back. Do it better. Do it smarter. Do it stronger. And then we just go... Can I go downwards diagonal? Oh, no, there's a block right there. No! Yeah, rotating power is so weird sometimes. I just need it to go perpendicular. Gearbox, small cog. Yeah, I was fixing one thing. So let's see. What do we need? That's not gonna work right there. Oh yeah, no, we can just put it on the bottom of this, obviously. Yeah. Nope, not like that. There we go. This one go like that. Here we go. Nope, you go the other way. Like that. Thank you. And then a couple of cogs right here. There we go. Beautiful. I'm glad I can figure out things like this all by myself. This is making a lot of stuff. This is great. Okay then, that's all we needed, everybody. Easy stuff. And that is almost everything on our list, actually. Let's see, what else is on the clipboard? We got this and this and this and this. We're gonna get the dead bush. Which is kind of silly, but it's possible. Let's see. So, red sand uses. We forgot that you can wash it to get gold, even. All by himself. Yep, all by myself. We can wash it to get gold, everybody. Why? I don't know. These things are crafting. I like it. Useless item. Now we're farming gold. What do you mean dead bushes are useless items? Look at this. Look at all these uses for dead bushes. You can smelt it as a fuel. You can break it down into a stick. It's so good. That's one of the last things on our list that we can do is dead bushes. Yeah, so smelts a whole half an item. Hey, you know, it's a dead bush. It's trying its best. I'd like to see you try to smelt something if you're a dead bush. That's what I thought. Give the little guy a break. Shouldn't be doing anything. It should be in retirement. Jeez. Some people. What are we doing? This is looking pretty good. Craft sticks next. That's true. We could break down the dead bush into sticks. Couldn't we? I guess we could like place it and then break it and then get a stick out of it. And then make ladders. Yeah, make ladders out of it. I mean, keep the chain going. Yeah, I think that's the only recipe of just sticks, right? We can make all the stone tools because we have cobblestone and sticks. We could do that. You're off making a wood farm? No. Why would we do that when we have dead stick farm? Yeah, dead bush stick farm. Thing's making a lot of good stuff. Right, so we gotta set this up actually so it goes like this. This one's gonna go right here. This one's gonna go right here as well. And then get some stock links on that thing. So far tonight, we've added 5 new blocks to the factory. This is a lot of dripstone, actually. Oh man, it already crafted all the rack, all the black stone. This is actually pretty quick. Iron tools, that's true. We do have iron as well, and we could do copper. There's so many recipes. I mean, at that point, like, if we have sticks plus iron, I mean, shoot. We could do tripwire hooks. Oh, I guess we don't have planks, do we? No. So many things we're making, though. How is this cobble gin keeping up? Oh! A little bit more speed on this. That's actually kind of perfect, though. It's like just barely keeping up, which is kind of what you want. Although if we... Oh, no, we are actually pulling from both sides right now. Interesting. Yeah, we are pulling from both sides. Although this one's not going max speed. So I guess we will need to give this a little bit more oomph. Because left should be pulling out a full stack, and this one should also be pulling out a full stack. This one's going to be going straight into cobble. Also, here's a sign that we don't need. Get out of here. This one got 2 links on it? What's this one doing? This one doing anything? I don't think this one's doing anything. This one's automatically sending off alloy, which I don't think we need to do anymore. How much andesite alloy do we have? 43,000? I think we can stop. I think we can stop. Yeah, we can stop. This is on a threshold switch? Yeah, we don't need that. Okay. That's great. Just let it fill up. Just let it fill up. Actually, I think I'll help it. I think I'll help it fill up. Real quick. We have too much, as it turns out. If I just broke something, you wonder how long it would take to notice? At least an amount of time. Let's just put some of this back in there. I feel like 40,000 of this is too much. We already have like 3,000 blocks of andesite alloy as well. Oh, that's too much. Nope, okay. Now I done overdid it. I overdid it, everybody. It's too much. Gone too far. Gone too far. Back it up. Never noticed, or last week of the season. Well, I mean, we noticed pretty quick because there's only like 3 things down here that are being crafted. And it's like just this stuff. It's just like blocks of zinc that are going left of here. That's really it. But like that stock link doesn't even need to be on there. Because we're just using the one main system. There's no like subsystems. It's all one big system. And you're just a cog in it. Helping craft some dusk bricks. Which is actually coming along pretty nicely now. So, where are we at right now? Where's my clipboard? Do we want to do the dead bushes? I think it would be funny. And that's my entire reason for wanting to do it. To be real with you. The entire reason. Now, if we do get gold nuggets out of this, which we will, that gold is going to have to go down to... here. It's going to have to somehow get into here. A subsystem was for zinc. Yeah, but we didn't need like a measurer for that. Especially now, because it's just going to stockpile and then I'll go to zinc. Yeah, no, I mean, it's the same, yeah, it's the same exact setup, but we're getting a byproduct of gold, which is what we need to deal with. So it's not exactly the same. It's going to be pretty similar to what we're doing back here, really. This is 2 products. One is going here. I guess they're both going there. But that gold needs to get compacted into blocks. So we would need to have probably a packager or like a frog over here. And then that would go into like a depot down here. And then like one of these funnels. So it would be something like this. And then we just need to get the packagers, the items into there basically. Shopping district store for all the sillier hated blocks, dead bushes and diorite. Yeah. I'm down. I'm down. We could also do it on the top, I'm realizing. Yeah, we could do it on the top. Which would mean that it's basically the same system that we have on the other spot with just the hopper, right? So it's literally just going to be the hopper, the packager, and then the frog. And then this frog is just going to have a specific name. Just going to be like gold or whatever. We can't have it right there, so we'll put it on... I think this one we can also just like stockpile. How much gold do we actually have? 7,600 ingots? Oh, we're not sending it into blocks. Ew. Yeah, I think at this point we can just stop this back pile, or this like auto sending it off. And then this one was also sending it off as well. Just quartz. Yeah, no, we don't need that sending into storage. Do not need that sending into main storage. Where is my links at? Thank you. Make sure these are linked. Boom, boom. Now we can just have a little bit extra storage. Just stockpile these things back here. That'll be fine. We could even just fill up this chest, and then we could just remove this. And then it would stop producing quartz all the time, which would be great. Oh my, I can't tell you how nice that would be. Send a belt on top of your chain drive power line. For gold can be taken. We could do that. Yeah, we could do a belt going all the way down. I guess we could also use that as power to some extent. Although I've been trying to stay away from belts because the chunk borders were breaking them, and then that was breaking the whole system, and then I had to relink all the arms and all the tunnels, and it was kind of just a disaster. Not ideal. Quite less than ideal. Okay, so this is just going to be frog right here. And I think it has to be on... These are going opposite directions, so this one is coming from that end. This one's going to be gold. There we go. A lot of packages coming through the walls. I also want to give this guy the little goggles. Little goggies. There we go. Well, we're already producing quartz. Yeah, no, we're already producing quartz. The point isn't to make something useful at this point. If we were trying to make something useful, we would not be making half of the blocks that we're making. The point of this currently is to get all of the things that we can get. That is currently the point of the thing. Chain drives are much better for lag than belts too. Yeah, that is also a thing. Yeah, so this is going to be dead bushes. We're doing the dead bush thing, everybody. I'm sorry. We're doing the dead bush thing. Right, so I can't make a packager filter items. That is the main problem here. So, how exactly do we want to do this? How do we want to get gold out of here? Because this is going to be, like, basically a dead bush filter. That looks so cool. It also confused my brain for a second. I was like, what's happening? Information overload. I can't handle this. Yeah, so this would be red sand input, basically. This would basically be the red sand input. And then we just have to get gold out of that. Or dead bush. We just do another factory gauge on there. I'm glad that we finally have a use for red sand. I think we probably voided like 100,000 red sand or more. Genuinely. I clicked on the thing. Made sure to do that this time. I didn't forget. I almost forgot. Let's keep that full of like 8 stacks. And then we'll send this to Dead Bush. Thank you. Put some of that in there. And then, I guess, one of these. 64. So, I don't have a single Dead Bush to my name. How many light blocks do I have? Not that many. It's not producing that much. Like, the return rates on Prismarine stuff is not great. I need a fan? No, I need a water wheel? Oh. I need to make a water wheel? Do I have fans in my inventory? Are there fans? I don't see any. I always forget I can do this. Do I have fans in the backpack? Oh, it's not searching the backpack. I do have fans in here. This. And then this. And then at least I know how to make the water wheels. Using an item filter. That's also true. I forgot about the item filters. Yeah, no, you can do that because you can just grab items straight from creative inventory. There's so much more in here. I thought I emptied that out. Boom. Yeah, I need to remember to use JEI for like the filters, but I was just gonna set up like the little washer right here and then just get some dead bushes from that. So not really a bother. I'll save an item filter doing it this way, and then I'm setting up the farm that we need to build anyway. There's some water right there. I can just grab that. That's convenient. Look at that, and that's already going the right way. And then this has got to have some water above it as well. Boop boop, and then that washy. So now is the problem of like, how do we actually get the gold out of this? And I don't want to use an arm. We can't just grab a packager off of the side of this, can we? I can't just like grab a packager out of here. Oh no, because it's not gonna filter. Ah, right. Yeah, it's not gonna filter. So I would have to do it from down here, right? If I wanted to do that. We would use another depot. Let me cook for my explanation before you say. So we do another filter right here just for gold nuggets. Boom, that goes into this depot, and then can we depot out of this straight into a frog? Let's try it real quick. I want to know. Only send packages. We're going to put a lever on this. I want to know actually. Is this useful? Is this helpful? I don't know if this will work. It's grabbing items from there. Let's put some stone on there. Aha! It will work! Boom! Gotcha. Yeah, see, now we got some dead bushes, everybody. These dead bush go right there. That goes in. And now we got gold. And then gold goes right here. But we kind of want this to stockpile into an inventory a little bit. Package has no destination. Yeah, I mean, we'll put a sign on it. That was just a test anyway. Nothing but a test. Just to see if you're paying attention. I cannot wait until we get the backpack crafting upgrades. That's going to save actually so much time. Will help with my inventory management? Not really. But there's nothing that you can do about that. It's a lost cause. Don't even worry about it. Not a problem. It is a problem, but it's not something that's ever going to be solved. Set the funnel to 64. Yeah, I think then it's going to be a problem because then it won't let new items in, right? Welcome in. Glad you like the videos. Not sure how to say your name though. 2 smart shoots and 2 barrels. Yeah, we could do a smart shoot out of this into a barrel. That would also work. And then that would make it so we could set up a threshold switch on that to trigger when there's like a stack of them or something. For some reason, this is not grabbing the dead bush. What's up with that? Can we not do, like, this double system right here? Does that not work? What's happening? Do we have to use the smart chute? That'd be a little bit silly if we did. But, I mean, not too big. Oh, no, we can't even do that. Okay, there's water right there. Reset the funnel. I did reset the funnel. Is it the wrong kind of dead bush? Is there multiple kinds of dead bush? Am I missing something? It's not working. I mean, we can try the 64. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. See what happens. Yeah, see, the dead bush is getting stuck right there. So what's the problem? We're just gonna break that off. Break it and put it back down. I don't know. What could possibly be the problem? It's not powered. I mean, obviously that works. Okay, well, thoroughly confused. I'm not sure why that's breaking. What is the filter supposed to take? This is set to any. It's an input, so you can't even change the amount on that. This should just take the bushes. For some reason, the bushes are ending up like over here. I don't know. Dead bush backported? And dead bush has been in the game for like 20 years. I mean, it's so old. Okay, that took the bushes. Okay, I don't know, man. It's just being dumb. See, it does stop more items from coming in, though. So you can't just stockpile it to 64. Off to the side. We could do off to the side. I'm not sure why that would matter. I don't think it should matter. Yeah, we could just pull out of the chest, I guess. Yeah, we could just do a smart filter right here for gold and then barrel. I mean, that's probably the smarter way to go anyway. To be real. Because then we could, yeah, okay. Okay. There's better ways to do this. I just thought it would be cool. I don't know. Seemed like the simple way to do it. Let's grab this out of there. I'm thoroughly running out of inventory room. I probably needed all the things I just put away, but you know what? Too late. That just sent items somewhere. So we obviously got to put a sign on that as well, because right now it's just going to main storage. We want this to go to the gold one. It's just a bug with 2 items. This is just going to be a filter now. Yeah, we have to use a filter here. The dead bush. And then gold nuggy. Yeah, or we could just do not red sand. I guess we'll see. We'll see if it breaks. And if it breaks, then we'll swap the filter out. Oh, no. Wash faster. Wash faster. It's supposed to be a dead bush farm. It's not supposed to be complicated. Wash faster. Do the thing! Get washed! Hey, there we go. That did actually work. Okay, fantastic. Now we're producing dead bushes, everybody. Are you happy? Are you proud of me? This is a renewable resource in vanilla Minecraft anyway, so it's not like we're even breaking the game. Does Chosen sell frogs? Are frogs difficult? I don't think frogs are difficult. I can make my own frogs, actually. I want to buy from Chosen. So let's set up this. You know what? I don't think it really matters. I was gonna put a threshold switch on it and then like read from it and like, yeah, not important actually. We'll just power it right there and then we will do. Oh right, can't do that. We'll power it from right here, and then we will Get a sign on this so we can tell it where to go. How about that? Checkmate. Easy. Where's my signs at? One of those. And then you know what? I'll take some slime balls. And I'll take some of the andesite alloy that we have 90 billion of. And then I have some vaults even. And we'll make a bunch more frogs. Look at us, everybody. We're getting rich out here. Is that the right way around? Here we go. 64 frogs. I am single-handedly causing a frog population boom. Frogs have never been more populous. So this is just going to go to gold. Because that's the name of it, right? The one that we just set up for this dude? This dude? Yeah. Okay. Right, and that's just turning it into ingots. We really should be turning those into blocks, but, you know, it is what it is. Stuff some goggles. You get goggles. You get goggles. You get a frog. Okay, then. I feel like we're doing pretty good tonight, everybody. Yeah, let's see. What else was even on the list? What else did I even want to achieve? Filled blaze cakes. Oh, right. That's a problem. And then there was technically all this. We also need to crush dripstone into copper. And then recycle the clay. Or trash the clay. Yeah, we should be compacting down all the ingots to blocks. You're right. The only thing we're not doing it for is gold, though. And then iron as well, actually, now that I mention it. This would all be pretty easy. We can definitely fit in a iron compactor, literally just like right here. Yeah, I mean, we can just turn this around. We can just do like, literally just put the double chest. I guess not right there. We can fit it in really easily right here. Iron, we can also just stop this from going to the factory as well, or to storage as well. Because that is definitely been backlogged for 1,000 years. How much iron do we have? 71,000. Yeah, a couple, everybody. But zinc is being turned into blocks. And then I guess the andesite alloy is not being turned into blocks. But that's something I wanted to do in the workshop anyways. Block compaction zones. Gold isn't being turned into blocks. Lapis is being turned into blocks. I was smart about that, because now we have 12,000 lapis blocks. I wonder if we turn that off, if that would, like, help us with prismarine production. Maybe we should do that real quick. How do we go about turning that off? Can we just, like... I think we can just power this. Oh, hi, that just goes above it? Is this just gonna, like, make everything explode? Ooh, I can't even see in there. You know what? Free cam! I think if we literally just flick that, it'll just stop lapis production. Look at that cute fella right there. Yeah, sometimes Twitch be glitching out. What can you do? Okay, so we have some pretty good progress tonight, honestly. This is good stuff. So next time we come back here, we should be full of at least sea lanterns. That should be maxed out. And then we should also be producing all of the glowstone and the light blocks as well. Those should be all maxed out. So these four. The dark prismarine we're not going to be getting because we don't have the black dye for that. But we'll get that at some point. We already have the frog set up for it. But look how nice and compact this is getting. This is looking very good down here. I'm glad that we were able to keep it all one wide. This is very good. Very good for us. Owns your soul. Oh man, I own a lot of souls then. Billions. I eat them with pretzels. Delicious. Lowest dead bush farm ever. You know what? It's already made 41. That's better than like AFK fish farming. So, I think it's pretty good for a dead bush farm. All things considered. I'm trying to think about what's next for us. It's really just the blaze cakes, isn't it? So we need a little bit of some wheels, some crushers back here. We might even be able to use some millstones, honestly. But these things void items, so like, kind of don't want to do that. We'll just add a couple more crushing wheels. We can't really reuse this one. I mean, I guess if we put a filter on this, we could. We could put a filter on this. And then we could, like, have that accept the crystals plus a dripstone. And also netherrack. Those would be the 3 that we crush down. Because right now, these crushing wheels aren't really doing anything. So it would be smart if we could reuse these. And then we would just turn this into a double chest. That way we keep our glowstone output and we keep our quartz output. That'll stay the same. Nothing will change there. We'll just push this back by 1 more block. Or honestly, we could just put this on. We could just put the trash can on the underside of the double chest. Not even a problem. Yeah, yeah, and then we won't need to push it back by a block. Cool. And then we would be able to take this output. We just have like another depot right here. And then we can just send that off with like frogs and packagers and stuff. And turn that into our blaze cakes. There's a few other things that we need to do, right? Where we're looking at. Crush dripstone into copper. Yeah, so we would get a copper one. And then filled blaze cake. So it's literally just like 2. It's just 2 things. So this is actually going to be pretty similar stuff. We'll have to get another pump. We'll have to get a spout. A depot somewhere. Or, no, you won't even need a depot, honestly. We just need some item drains. We'll need, like, a press. Yeah, it should honestly be pretty easy, because we're just going to have 2 presses in a row for copper. Nuggets into ingots, ingots into blocks, boom. Straight into chest. And then it's going to be the... oh, wait, you know what? We should also do... What are they called? We should make a stockpile of the cinder flower, because this has multiple uses, actually. Yeah, this can be used in potions of strength and night vision. We should stockpile cinder flower, actually, so it's gonna actually be 3. Plus all the copper items you can make. No! Yeah, no, we're not gonna go quite down that rabbit hole. Because we didn't do that for gold or iron either. But it's possible. It's possible. Yeah, I'm not gonna go super far down the rabbit hole. I thought we would never fill up this entire room. I thought I made this room way too long, but we're actually at the end of it, and we haven't even done the 16 dye stations yet, which we will need to do at some point. So that's kind of crazy. I mean, look how far this goes. This is honestly kind of impressive. I do want to make like a schematic of all the builds that I have on the server at some point, because that's like something that people have been wanting and asking for a bunch in the comments. So I need to find a way to do that. I don't know if we should put them on Patreon for like a couple weeks first, and then like make a public download of it or something, but sure we can do something cool. I'm not like super impressed by any of the builds that we've done, but they're kind of fun. So we can do something with it. But the factory is getting kind of impressive. It's kind of nice. Should make everything. Plus you love pain. To an extent. To an extent. There is a limit. I haven't found it yet, but it's somewhere. All right, let's grab a couple of items actually. What 2 items are we making? I already forgot. We're gonna make a copper block. I actually do not have any copper. We don't have any smelted copper. Brass is pretty useful. Yeah, that's true. It is useful. Let's make 9 of these. Am I still deluding myself into thinking I'm not going to farm all the items? Maybe. God, why you gotta call me out like that? Did it not? Oh, yeah, no. This one over here is a little bit slow. That's why sometimes I just go to main storage. But the time it takes me to walk to main storage, I could have just gotten the items without walking to main storage. There was 3 things. What was the things? Copper? Don't commit crimes. Blaze cakes, and then the cinder flower. Yeah, cinder flower, that's what it was. Cinder flower. Okay, that's already done. Thanks, appreciate it. Should have grabbed some netherrack while I was down there. Okay, we're gonna grab these. Hello? Why'd that take so long? Where did you come from? Where did you come from that it took that long? Right, we're gonna crush this down real quick just to get some cinder flower, and then we might make an blaze cake. And then, does this still work? Yeah, there we go. This is not set up to the main storage system, so that's nice. Also, you get 8 per 5. That's actually a pretty decent return. We do have a mixer on here, but how do you make the cakes? I'm pretty sure I have the things for it. I'm probably missing, yeah, I'm missing sugar. But this is our incredible egg farm that I made for some reason at some point. That's got water in it and saplings. Is that gonna matter? Can I just throw that in there and that in there, and then grab some sugar? Sold some things. Oh, jeez. Who said they could do that? Who said they could do that? I'm buying items? Illegal. Like the beacon. Oh, the beacon's fine. I'm thinking this is probably going to give us a problem. Yeah, it's going to give us a problem. No. How do I get that water out of there? Let's see. Boom. And then that and that, and there was a third item. Where'd the third item go? Oh, jeez. Every time you break stuff, it just like goes flying everywhere. You know what? It's down here. It's down there. Okay, this, and this. It's none of it made it in there. Come on now. Is it that difficult to get into the thing? Jeez. It needs to be cooked, doesn't it? No heating required. It's a press. Oh my, I'm stupid. I have to undo this. What am I doing? What am I doing, everybody? It is a press. That's depressing. It's almost like I don't read the recipes. That, and that. Just go into the things. How are you overpowered? This is literally the only thing that exists for you. Great. Okay, now we have everything that we need. Jeez, not a big deal. Oh my god, okay, that took like 10 more efforts than it should have. Ignoring chat for content. New Slack status for work. You know what, it's fine. Huh? I don't ignore chat. Should you follow? If you want to. If you feel like it. Listen, I have all of like 0.5 brain cells at this point in streams. I mean, not that I ever have more than that, but I mean, you know, you know what I mean? Let's see. What are we doing? A copper block. Yeah, here we go. This is what I needed. Yeah, I thought we didn't have the mod that lets you get copper from stuff. Because there's a mod that like lets you get a bunch of stuff from crushing down tough. But apparently we don't have that particular one. So I thought that was the same one that didn't let you get copper. This one's actually going to be filled up with the spout, but we don't have like a lava spout anywhere. So we'll build that back in here. That'll be fine. We'll just leave a bowl right there. And then we have a couple extra of these for filters and stuff. No big deal. Anybody ever read string tiles? Not really. Yeah, so the mod pack is on CurseForge. It's just create SMP 2 from Beardstone. Yeah, it's free. Anybody can have it. Anybody can do it. It's Java edition only though, so that is the problem. If you decide to think that that's a problem, that's the problem. Right, boop boop, and then we're gonna need 2 presses here. Sure, we can just do a depot there, and then we will just have an andesite right here. There we go. Yeah, so this one will be that, and then I need to break this block real quick. That'll be for that. Boom. Easy. Easy. Yeah, so 2 presses. We'll need some sort of funnel on the back side of this dude. Dye tanks. Yeah! You can dye the vaults. As for tanks specifically, the fluid tanks, I don't think so. Okay, now 1 arm. Is 1 arm going to be able to do all this? Where's our most recent arm? We have this one. That is not going to reach over there, so we might need another arm. We can conveniently put it right here. And then that would be able to grab some of the stuff. Yeah, we can have that grab dripstone. Because I wanted to grab from the dripstone depot that's like, oh god, it's like, it's down in there. I wanted to grab from there, and I wanted to grab from those 2 depots, and then put it into this guy. So that's actually like a perfect place for an arm. That'll be fine. And then I wanted to grab the output of like right here, I think. Missing one of these. What are these called? Depots? Yeah, I wanted to grab from like here. Can we test this real quick? Is this actually gonna work? I want to know before the next stream. This, and then is that actually gonna work from here is the problem? Yes, yes, that will work. Okay. Great, well that's all we need then. RL Craft is a paid thing on the marketplace for Bedrock Edition, but it should be free on Java. Paid mods on Java is like a no-no. We have 79 viewers on YouTube and on Twitch. Everything's in balance. Perfectly balanced, as all things should be. Cool. Great stuff. Now we will need another basin. This is going to be right here. It's going to go along. And then we're going to have a spout right here to fill it up with lava. So we need to get a lava thing in there somewhere. This is going to be... Oh, wait, no. This is just going to be for Cinderflower. Hold up. That's actually really convenient for me. Because I need a pipe going up the middle of this. This is going to have to be filtered. Cake base. Ooh, you know what? We're gonna need to get some additional logic on this because we need 3 items coming into this. Yeah, so we need like a thing here and a thing here in order to get these 3 different items in there. Unless we want to do one on the top or something. That'll be fine. That'll be fine. And this one's just going to be straight up. Just a filter. We won't even need like a runway for it. Because the arm can just put it straight in there. The arm's going to go right here. Yeah, it should be able to reach... Ooh, hopefully. These things have really good reach. So hopefully it can just do this, right? Yes. Okay, fantastic. Okay, I love arms so much. Have you guys ever appreciated arms? They're good things. But we've made a lot of progress, and we're going to have even more progress in the next stream. But thank you guys for watching the stream. I hope you appreciate it. Sorry for not streaming the last couple of days, but we'll be back probably on the Thursday. And you guys will see more streamage then. We're going to end by rating someone, as always. But thank you so much for watching. And follow for more streams. We stream allegedly every Saturday, Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday, 5:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 8:30 Eastern, late UK, and early Australian. You can follow us on YouTube or Twitch, or you can join our Discord server. Links are all on the screen there. And then if you join the Discord, you can join all of our amazing fan servers, meet our community, get a lot of nice people in there. And then you can also sign up for stream notifications, because then you'll get notified when we go streaming. And you'll only get pinged when we go streaming, so that's cool. It's great. We're gonna go raid the otters, because the otters are cool, man. They're adorable. This one's like yawning and looking cute. They're like the cats of the sea. Adorable. They're in the sea, right? Yeah, they're in the sea. They've been streaming for 38 hours. These are some busy otters, man. Anyway, I'll thank you guys for watching yet again, and I'll see you later. Bye, everybody.